So we have to do this, Ryan's Roses. We have to do it right now. Dear Ryan and Justine, my husband drives for Instacart. He does late night shifts. I track him to get an idea of when he might be home. The other night, I checked it out around the time he's usually done, and he was somewhere in Pico Rivera. I thought, oh, good, he's going to be home soon. There in Montebello. An hour later, still not home. He's still in the same location in Pico.
Weird.
So, Lori, good morning. Thank you for coming on.
Good morning.
I'm just going to ask one question.
Mm-hmm.
Have you asked your husband about why he was in Pico Rivera not moving for that 1 hour or hours?
I did. Yes, I did.
And what was his response to that?
So he said it was bad service. You know, it just sometimes it just doesn't update. But it does update. I've never seen it do that before. So
do you think he was lodging?
I really hope not. Like, he joked about it. He says, "Oh, you think I'm cheating on you? You think I'm the sexy Instacart guy? Oh, you think?" And then he said I was watching too many Real Housewives shows.
So is that a sign of guilt when they bring it up, when they mention it? Is it, they mention it out of guilt because that's what they're doing?
No, I would think so, maybe.
Let's do this. Let's call him, and we'll offer him some roses, see if we can find out, okay?
Okay.
Okay, hang on. We'll do that next. We are calling Lori's husband, who was being tracked. He's an Instacart delivery person, and she tracked him, and he was in Pico Rivera late one night for a couple hours, and he said, oh, it's just, the app wasn't updated. She thinks that he was at someone's home, maybe cheating on her.
Right.
How long have you been married?
We've been married for about 3 years.
Okay, here's the deal. We're going to offer him some roses, your husband, find out who he sends them to, who's top of mind. Be very quiet, but just say to me this. Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
We're going to do that now. Stay very quiet until we tell him he's on the air, okay?
Okay.
Hello.
Hi, is this Will?
Yeah, this is Will.
Hi, Will. My name is Vivian. I'm calling from V's Flowers. We service the Montebello area. How you doing this morning?
I'm doing good.
So I'm trying to promote my business. That's why I'm calling. And I'm just trying to see if local residents would like to send anybody some red roses. It's a dozen red roses that you could send out for free. I wouldn't need anything from you, cash, credit card, anything like that. It would be absolutely free. We're just trying to promote our business. Is that something you'd be interested in?
Whoa, really? Okay. And there's been no strings attached or anything?
We just hope that if you like us, or whoever you send the flowers to, if they like the arrangement, you just refer us to friends and family. That's how we're trying to spread the word. We can start with the name of the person you want to send them to.
Yeah. I'm totally down.
Okay.
So I just give you just the name of the person we're sending it to?
Yeah, because I can put it on a card. What's their name?
Lois.
Okay. And what would you like to put on the card?
Just stay safe and love you.
Stay safe and love you.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Okay, great. I'll sign that from you, and these can get out today around lunchtime.
Will, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. Just need you to know that. My name is Ryan. Who is Lois?
Lois is my grandma.
I'd like to bring in your wife, who's listening to this now. Lori, is that true?
Yes, Lois is his grandma.
Will, the reason we're calling you is because your wife shared with us some intimate detail. She told us that you were in Pico Rivera. She tracked you. You're in the same location late at night for a couple of hours. Where were you?
Yeah, wait. Okay. I was working, first of all. I'm just a little kind of thrown off that I'm being ambushed here. Yeah. Lori, I was working.
But were you working with another individual?
Oh, was I cheating?
Pretty much,
No.
yeah. That's what we're asking you.
No. I don't know why the thing said that I was in the place for an hour. I did some deliveries in the area, but, my phone actually was on low power mode. That might have been the reason why.
So there's there's no location of a person where you were spending time with? You're not cheating on your wife?
No, absolutely not. No, I was busting my so I could, provide for the family.
Lori, would you like to ask anything else?
No.
Okay. Well, Will, Lori, I don't know what else to do, so good luck.
Lori, yeah, you've been watching too much of that housewife show and stuff like that. No, I'm not doing anything. I'm absolutely not cheating on you. And you could have just asked me about this.
You could, I don't know, make me feel beautiful once in a while. It's really hard right now. We have a new baby, and it's challenging.
So, Will, hear your wife, and we're just going to wish you guys good luck, all right? Thank you, Laura, for reaching out.
Thanks.
Okay, bye-bye. New baby.
Oh, it's the worst. You feel like up out of your skin, like you don't even feel like yourself.
So she's saying, hey, I need a little attention?
Yeah.
Do we believe Will?
Yeah.
Let's come back here. So, did you believe Will and Ryan's Roses? He says that he was just working for Instacart, and when she tracked him in one location for a couple of hours late one night, it was just because there was a bad signal. And then we go on to hear that they just had a new baby, and she wanted just a little more affection, it sounded like.
Right. I want to believe him, and I think I do. I'm torn.
He sounds like a good guy.
Totally good guy.
And, they just got very quiet on me. I didn't know, no one was saying anything, so I didn't know what else to do.
Well, I think when she said that, I want you to make me feel beautiful from time to time, it got quiet because there's probably a lot of truth to that. And as soon as she said that, he goes, wow, she's right. Like, I have been distant. And so I think everything was being processed.
Processing.
She's crying for help right now.
Yeah.
I don't think her husband was listening.
Well, maybe now. Maybe now he's going to hear it. Elizabeth, do you believe Will?
Oh, I totally believe him. Sometimes, I'll check my husband's location, and he's at the grocery store 1 second, and then, 2 seconds later, I hear the garage door opening. Those things are faulty, and he sounds like a good guy.
And we want to have success in these Ryan's Roses relationships,
yeah.
so I think why question it so much? Mm-hmm. All right, well, thank you, Elizabeth.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Then you have to wonder, is it just because, she said that their family's growing, so do you think there's really a sign, or was she just feeling, we all need attention, right? We all need to feel, even when, make yourself a reminder, just put it in your phone. Tell your wife, your husband, whatever, that give them a compliment tonight.
Yeah.
Just come up with something. And I'm not saying don't be in the moment, but even if you set a reminder, it's okay.
It's so
They don't have to know.
No, they don't.
They don't have to know.
And even if the reminder sound went off when you were with me and you read it and it was a compliment, I would forgive you.
Oh, yeah, I would probably cry.
Aww.
So what? I put notes in my notes, right?
Yeah.
Of things like that. Hey, remember this, compliment that, or this person likes this. Or you know what, their birthday is this. Back in 1 minute.
You know what? I'm going to do it right now.
Oh, thank you. You can also just text me a compliment. We're going to get to this Ryan's Roses follow-up. So here is the story, and you're going to want to hear what happened because Nina is on the phone. She's on hold right now. Back in November, Nina's 5-year-old son, David, told her that he and his dad, Kenneth, spent the day with a woman named Lisa and her daughter when they were at Disneyland. Kenneth never mentioned this to Nina, so it was supposed to just be father-son bonding at Disneyland that day. Anyway, we get him on the phone. We offer him the roses, and he wanted to send the roses with this card, "For Mommy, love, David." So we wanted to know who Lisa was. It turns out he knows her from college. Listen to some of the sound here.
She's just some college friend. Like, that's it.
So you ran into a college friend at Disneyland who has a child at the same time you were there, and you spent the day and you didn't tell your wife?
Exactly. How would she even know that you were there, Kenneth?
And why didn't you tell your wife?
Yeah.
I think, like, Justine and I, if we were married, I couldn't wait to come home and say, hey, I ran into Tanya, who I went to college with. Can you believe it?
Yeah.
It didn't seem like that big of a deal.
I'd have to say Tanya and the doctor, obviously, but that was from November, okay? Mm-hmm. So we left it not knowing what was going to happen. Nina is on the phone, and I'm curious to know, Nina, what's happened? It's been 7 months. What's happened since we spoke?
Well, after I got off the phone with you guys, I went to my computer and started going through his emails and messages, and I found everything. Flirty notes, pictures that he was writing to her and everything. So it wasn't just a one-time thing, you know. It was like they meant to meet up. And so that day, I picked up my kids from school. I went to my mom's house, and I sent a friend to get the rest of all of our stuff. I have not been back to that house since at all.
So he organized this whole thing behind your back to be at the park with Lisa,
yes,
and the kids were together
so
too?
Bad.
That's crazy.
Yes. And I just feel like that woman destroyed our marriage. Like, she has never apologized to me. I have never heard from her. How dare she, you know? I'm really just so angry because I don't know what she's doing. Like, she just come in and mess up our whole family, our home, and I don't know how she could do that to us or to my children. Like, I have to raise these children by myself now because they're still together, and I don't talk to him. I don't hear from him much either. He rarely sees his kids. He didn't even see them on Christmas.
Ooh.
Not at all.
Well, he sounds deadbeat to me.
Yeah.
So did he move out? What's the story?
Well, I don't know what he's doing there at that house because I'm at my mom's and I never went back. So I don't talk to him. I don't mess with him. He rarely sees his kids, though, there at my mom's house. So I'm not there.
Do you know how long it was going on with him and this other woman?
You know, it must have been going on for a long time because the email thread went back and back and back. She's like, hey, what are you doing? They decided on the date to meet up at Disneyland. It was crazy. I was like, this is crazy. Like, so you meant to be with her all this time. And she is just such a bimbo to me. Like, how could you do that knowing that this man was married? I don't like her at all. I think she's a terrible person. She knew he had kids. She knew what we were together. She knew what we were about. Like, I want to call her, like, really, I don't want to say it, but she's awful. She's the B word.
I think there's blame for both of them here,
yeah, of
right? I mean, yes, she got in there and wrecked this, but he accepted the invitation or he invited her in. Nina, are you okay?
I'm much stronger than when I spoke to you last because I realized, yes, it's both their fault. And if he's going to be with her, then he doesn't deserve to be with me. I'm going to move on with my kids, and we're going to be better without him.
Good. Well, I'm glad that you got closure. You got clarity. Thank you for coming on. God bless you and your kids. Thanks for listening to us.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye. Patty, why are you shaking your head?
I just think she needs to let go of that anger.
Well, I will tell you this. I'm reading a book, and the book talks about when you hold on to anger like that, it can cause cancer.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Like, it can actually cause cancers in your body. You hold on to stuff like that after a while.
But I think it takes time for people.
It does. This is fresh, man. These are fresh wounds. She's angry, but I would be that angry with him, too. Not just her, with him, too.
Sounds like she's equally mad at both.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. It's time for Ryan's Roses. So here we go. Listen to the email and let's see where this goes. But it comes from Hacienda Heights, and she says, it's Carmen. She says, Dear Ryan and Justine, my husband has been home more lately. Suddenly his work hours have changed and he doesn't seem happy about it. He sneaks off to make weird calls, and he often says, I may need to run out. I've gone over it all in my head, and here's what I came up with. He's seeing someone either at work or elsewhere, and I think the circumstances have changed. Maybe they don't work together anymore, or maybe she has a husband, and he became suspicious. So his routine changed, and let me grab Carmen. Carmen, thanks for coming on. So to draw this conclusion, I feel like you would have already to have felt something wrong in your relationship to even think that this might be what's happening. Is that true?
No, I mean, I didn't think anything was wrong in our relationship. It's more his behavior and how drastic he's just kind of changed, and he's acting erratic, and, he seems really unhappy.
Wow.
He's unhappy when he's with you.
Well, his hours suddenly changed at work. I'm unclear as to really why. He didn't even ever really explain that. So all of a sudden, he's home a lot more during the day. And when he's home, he's snappy and just generally seems miserable.
So that's what we're trying to get to. So he was, when he wasn't home a lot because you think he was doing something not only at work, but with somebody at work.
Well, he sneaks off and,
sneaks
he'll
off,
get a phone call.
He leaves?
Yeah, he'll get a phone call, and then he'll be like, "I have to go," and he'll run out. And when he looks at his phone, I could tell if I'm in the room. He looks at, in a way that I can tell that he's trying to hide something. I mean, I've been married to the man 17 years. You know a person when you know a person, and I know him, and something's up. So I don't know. I have created a lot of scenarios in my head. If he's been seeing somebody at work, coworker, receptionist, and I don't know, maybe she's married and her husband found out about it, and so now he's
SOL.
freaking out. I mean, that's the one scenario I have of like 10 in my head. I don't know.
Okay. All right. Well, take a breath. We're going to come back. We'll call him. It makes me think already something was wrong. If she has 10 scenarios,
I know,
right? You're not having a good relationship, and then you draw these 10 conclusions. I don't think. All right. Let's make the call next. We've got Carmen on the line. Carmen is married, and her husband is home more often, and he's in a bad mood about it. She thinks that it's because he had a relationship with somebody else who has since left his office. Her husband found out about it. Something has changed.
Right.
Something where he was occupying his time and his happiness has changed. And now he's home, and she thinks it was somebody else, that he was cheating with somebody else that's no longer around. So we're going to make the call. All you need to do, Carmen, is say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call, find out what's going on.
Sisney's going to offer him some roses, and then we want to find out who he sends them to and what he puts on the card emotionally, specifically what kind of detail we get from that. So good luck, okay?
Thanks.
Be very quiet. We're calling now, okay?
Hello?
Hi, is this Brian?
This is.
Hi there, my name is Brittany. I'm calling from Pretty Petals. We're a brand new flower shop here in Hacienda Heights. How you doing this morning?
Hey, good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. So the reason I'm calling is because we're offering a chance for local residents to send free flowers to anybody that they'd like today. You can actually send these to anyone, and they're absolutely free. No cash, credit card info, anything is needed. We're just trying to promote our business.
Okay, cool.
Great. So is this something you'd be interested in?
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome. I just need the name of the person you would like to send. And it's actually a dozen red roses that you would be sending today. So what's the name of the person?
Okay, great. Send them to Isabel.
Isabel. Okay. And what would you like to put on the note?
Say, I need you to reconsider. I'm not ready for this to be over.
Need you to reconsider. I'm not ready for this to be over. Okay. I'm going to sign Love Brian, or...
Yeah, how about just XOXO, Brian?
Okay.
Brian, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. We have your wife, Carmen, on the line. And you just asked a woman named Isabella to reconsider. You're not ready for it to be over. XOXO, Brian. Can you explain that to your wife?
Wow, Brian. Wow. After 17 years of marriage,
I want to know what's going on, and I want you to tell me the truth. We have 3 children together. Whatever it is, just be a man and be honest about it. Right
Okay,
now.
hold on a second. Carmen, what is this? Are you kidding me?
This is you acknowledging what's been going on. What I've known is clearly going on. This is you. You just admitted it. So now come on with it.
You really want to do this on the radio like this?
I want to do it on the radio. And I want you to be truthful. Who is Isabel, Brian?
Obviously, I didn't want this to go down like this. This is something that's been going on for a little while, and it's been really plaguing me, if I'm honest. And I obviously wanted to tell you, I wanted to be honest with you, but I didn't know how to do that, and I certainly didn't think that it would happen like this. But I mean, we're having a conversation, so
you love her, and you've been having an affair.
I've been having an affair. I don't know. I mean, yeah, I love her. I mean, obviously, we have. I love you. We have kids together.
No, that's okay. That's okay.
But
I appreciate you acknowledging it and being honest with me, and that's fine. We're going to take the step forward, and I will be gone by the end of the day.
Carmen, do you know who Isabel is?
No, I don't know who Isabel is.
Brian, how long has this been going on?
This has been going on for at least half a year.
And why do you say she should reconsider? What is she? What's she doing?
Well, I mean, I just want her to hear me out. I want her to hear the whole story, and I promise to be honest and candid about everything. And
does she not know about your wife?
She does. She is in a relationship of her own, so it complicates things a bit.
No worries. There's no relationship anymore. You don't have a wife anymore, Brian, so you're free to go do whatever you want to do. 6 months ago, whenever this began with her, is when you should have left us. You should have left your family then. You shouldn't have embarrassed them this
Carmen,
way.
It's not that simple. I mean, we have an entire history together. We can't just erase it.
You decided to ruin that.
What are you talking about? You sound delusional.
Like, I never had feelings for other people, or I never imagined my life with other people. Brian.
Really? Okay. You've never done that? You've never done that, really?
Done what you just said that you've been doing, I've never done, because I care about our family and our children. And I've never.
I do too, Carmen, but sometimes life happens,
No, you don't. And that's okay. Like I said, I will be gone by the end of today. You are free to go do whatever it is you want to do.
Why do you have to be gone, Carmen? Kick him out.
Let's just, okay, can we just, I don't know who these people are who are on the phone with us. Can we talk separately about this?
Yeah, you guys should talk about it. Carmen, your instinct was almost, I'm looking at your email, was almost right on about what was going on.
I knew it.
Well, I'm going to let you guys go. And Carmen, I'm sorry, your feeling was right about this. Thank you for reaching out to us.
Thanks.
That was tough.
Hurts.
Right?
Really hurts.
I think, well, look, we'll come back in a second, but I think Carmen, I feel like she was prepared for that outcome.
She was very calm in a weird way.
She was prepared for that. That's basically what she said she thought was going on. It's almost like she prepared herself for that.
Wow.
I do want to bring you up to speed on this Ryan's Roses. If it's the first minute that you've gotten here, we did have a call, and it's really interesting what's coming in because Palmdale is saying, I appreciate that he admitted having that affair. We're going to go to that call in a second. Also, Eddie, he's in Ranch Cucamonga. He's with his coworkers, and they have a theory. And I love a group study on this, and then a materialized theory out of it.
Yes.
So that's happening. But just so you know the context of it, Carmen reaches out to us. And you know what I'm thinking about here, and what strikes me, Sissany, is that Carmen, in her blood, in her heart, in her brain, she knew this was going on.
Yeah.
And so she was almost prepared for confirmation to then make the exodus.
I thought it was kind of crazy that she had already created this scenario, and I was like, oh, she's just creating it, but it actually was the
she
truth.
was right on. She was right on. So her husband is Brian, and he had been at the house a lot, and she thought that was strange because normally he was away. Anyway, she thought, okay, well, wait, he's here a lot. He must have been out, not working so much, but with someone else. And they must have broken it off, and that's why he's back here. I mean, it was a roundabout theory, but it turned out to be accurate. So we offer him the roses. He wants to send them to Isabel with a note that says, I need you to reconsider. I'm not ready for this to be over. So his wife saw him around more often and thought, wait a minute, he's not acting right. I'll bet he was away because he was with somebody else, and now they're not together anymore. And that's exactly what happened. So we offer him the roses. He sends them to Isabel, and everything that she believed was happening. Listen.
You don't have a wife anymore, Brian, so you're free to go do whatever you want to do. 6 months ago, whenever this began with her, is when you should have left us. You should have left your family then. You shouldn't have embarrassed them this
Carmen,
way.
It's not that simple. I mean, we have an entire history together. We can't just erase it.
You decided to ruin that.
What are you talking about? You sound delusional. And now he's respecting the history that they've got together in that moment? So let me grab Brandy first, because Brandy is in Palmdale, and she appreciates that Brian has admitted to having the affair. But what else, Brandy?
Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
I appreciate that he's admitted to having an affair because it's going to make Carmen's job so much easier. But when he said that it wasn't that easy for him to just up and leave his wife, that was genuine. Because he loves his wife. He's just not in love with his wife. He's in love with Isabel.
Okay, but
he wants to have his cake and eat it too.
But he should have, before he even put the batter in the bowl, he should have said, he should have just had a conversation. If Brandy's right, he should have just said, hey, look, I love you, but I'm losing the in love part.
Yeah,
and either we work it out or we don't.
Worked on it. Yeah.
Right.
He should have, but most people aren't going to do that. They think they can do both, and that's what he thought he could do with both. But his wife, like she said, she knew him, so that's why she knew this was going on. But she's crazy as HE double hockey stick. If she leaves her house with her 3 kids and does not put that man out instead.
Yeah. And she's crazy as what?
Hell. HE double hockey.
HE double hockey stick.
HE double hockey stick.
Double hockey sticks. I love your parent protecting the show right now. I'm going to. I'm going
to keep that one in the back burner. That's a good one.
Child-proofed the show.
So you got to have all those different things so you can cuss without cussing.
Yeah. No. Can you give me any more that we can use on the air?
Well, we say poop on a stick a lot in place of, the S word.
Poop on a stick.
You're
okay.
like, oh, well, that's poop on a stick,
I like it. But now I feel like kids would repeat poop on a stick. HE double hockey stick? That's a little more confusing.
They repeat that one because they think it's funny because it's a hockey stick. But poop on a stick, they might repeat it, but they don't really know what it means. So
okay, I don't even know if I know what it means.
Mm-hmm.
You know what it means because you're grown, so it's okay.
Well, I mean, if you see me in person, I don't know. All right, well, thanks, Brandy. We big hug you. Thanks for calling.
Thank you, guys. Have a good day.
Okay,
bye.
You too. Bye. HE double hockey
stick. I know, that's all I took away from that.
It's the greatest invention of my 15-year broadcast career.
You know what I'm stuck on?
I'm wondering. I'm looking at your face. What is it?
What I never understood the have your cake and eat it too, because if you're having a cake, aren't you eating it too? Am I the only one?
Actually, Tanya may have a good point on this.
You actually do bring up a good point.
So
wow.
You wanted to have your cake and eat it too. And if someone gives you your cake, they give it to you to not eat. They give it to you to eat.
If you're having cake, you're eating.
Why don't you? Would you research the root of that?
Sure. Sissy just said it, and I really got thrown off.
I like it. So you research that search. We're going to come back also with Eddie, who has an office theory. Eddie, are you there?
I'm here, Ryan.
Okay, don't move. I need you to hang because I've got to hear your office theory in Rancho. Thank you. I got Eddie on hold with the conspiracy theory about the roses. James, though, in Sherman Oaks, what do you mean we got played?
Seriously, from the time that this thing started, something did not sound right. Her entire reasoning for calling seems off. I mean, any other call that you guys have ever had, they're calling in while the affair is going on. They've had some doubts or whatnot. So if she's had doubts or whatever, and she didn't call, that means that she played this from the very get-go. This was a setup. Nothing about it sounded kosher. Her reaction to everything was just way too calm. She's probably literally had her bags already packed and out the door already. She might even have somebody waiting for her, but none of this sounded right. The whole thing.
So meaning he did cheat or he didn't cheat?
No, either he did cheat, and this is her way of basically use you guys as her exit strategy, or the whole thing is bogus. I lean more towards that, the whole thing being bogus, simply because in all of the calls that you guys have are usually, and my wife and I listen to you guys all the time. The wife is always calling in because she suspects something is going on. Because the husband is away, not because he's there more. Sissany wouldn't be complaining if Michael was spending more time with her. That would be the last thought that she would have, would be that he's having an affair. That was
unless she's paranoid. Right. I wonder if she. Look, you may be right because we're in a vacuum taking these calls all the time. But James, thank you. I have Eddie with a theory from the whole office. But James, before I do that, will you just do me a favor because your voice is rocking my core? Would you say 102.7 Kiss FM?
102.7 Kiss FM.
Eddie, thanks for holding in Rancho. So you in the office, you've got a theory about this Ryan's Roses?
Absolutely.
Tell me.
So there is no possible way on earth that after 17 years, a woman would just say, all right, I'm out. That's it. Yeah. I'm leaving. So, she's for sure taking 2 slices of cake elsewhere. There's no way that he's the only one at fault here.
So you think her calm, poised reaction was a result of her previously cheating?
I think she, for sure. That's why when he said, are we really going there? She's for sure had affairs in the past and, cheated on him. There's no way.
I like the way you psychoanalyze this. Where do you work? For whom do you work for and with?
I'd like to tell you I'm some type of counselor, but I'm not. We're a construction company, and every morning we listen in to you guys, and it's our therapy.
Well, hi.
That's so awesome.
No, the architecture and construction of a relationship. I mean, this is.
I'll tell you what, I know that you can't build a house without a foundation.
That's right.
Yeah.
There we go. This thing's done.
You are the brick to my mortar.
For a while as well. They're not good for each other. They're done.
How many people in the office there?
There's 12, and about 6 of them are jumping around in the background right now. Happy as can be.
You guys are the best. Thanks for listening to us. Take care, okay?
You got it, Ryan. Thank you.
Later. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, Carol.
Yes.
You can have your cake and eat it, too.
You can't have it anymore once it's eaten. So if you eat your cake, you can no longer have it. So that's why you can't do both.
So you're supposed to stare at it?
I'm sorry?
You're supposed to just stare at it?
Yeah.
We're confused by this because Tanya was saying that she doesn't understand the phrase because the guy, we were saying this, Brian, wanted to have his cake and eat it too in the relationship. Right. Tanya said, hold up, wait a minute, let me put some boom in it. And which we should search the origin of that as well, but I think it's a cheer from my junior high days.
Yeah, I don't think that's widely known.
have your cake and eat it too. So if Sissany gives me a cake, I have my cake. Now,
yes.
if I don't eat it, she's going to be offended that I don't eat it.
But if you don't eat it, then you still
it has
have it.
nothing to do with that. Exactly. It has to do with one or the other. If you want to have it, you can't eat it.
No, but if
you
I
want to eat
have
you can no longer have it.
Well, why would I let it go stale?
It has something to do with the friend and Marie Antoinette, and I don't know exactly the order.
She's going biblical dates. She's going way back, Marie Antoinette and before. Take it to Mesopotamia. Let's go back to the days of aqueducts and cakes and eating it too. All right. Well, we love you for listening to us, Carol. Thank you for explaining that.
Love you guys too.
All right.
All right.
I'm equally. Have a good morning. If you give me a cake and I don't eat it, I feel like that's the offensive act.
I know, I agree.
But if I have my cake and I keep having my cake and I don't eat it, that's great, but my cake eventually goes bad. So that's bad. So if I have my cake and I eat it too, it seems like the good result.
Apparently it's not.
Well, let's not cry over spilled milk here.
Oh, jeez. What does that mean?
Well, that is, if you spill your milk, it's not that big of a deal, so don't cry. And so that my mother, she would know. I may have to find her about the cake because she might have a good explanation of the cake. Hi, Jen. How are you in West Hollywood?
I'm good. How are you, Ryan?
I'm good. We just heard that Ryan's Roses call, and people are having a hard time understanding how she was so calm and transactional in reacting to her husband having this extramarital affair. What's your view?
Well, I think that sometimes women, we have this intuition when our partners are cheating on us, and to me it sounded like she had already sort of come to terms with it, and she just wanted that confirmation by doing the Ryan's Roses call. But, I mean, I've had situations where I've been dating someone, and, I remember this one guy, he had a girl post on his Facebook wall, and I just was immediately suspicious, and I felt crazy about it, and by the time I confronted him about it, I was right, first of all. Second of all,
I get it.
By that point, because I accepted it already.
I get that. But to your point, there's a nucleus of intuition.
There really is.
That is within the epidermis of individuals that can suss this stuff out, and they've got this remarkable telekinetic, whatever radar, where they do say, if I start thinking of someone, they might call. They do say there's your inners are able to detect things. It sounds like that's what she did with this, because otherwise you can't take it like that. Jen, I'm all worked up. All right. Thanks for calling.
Yeah, of course. Thanks, Brian.
My shirt's coming out untucked. It's my hands are in the air. It's time for Ryan's Roses. So this is a public service, and let me read you. Here's the email we got, and then we'll meet Lyndon Cerritos in a second. It says, Ryan and Sissany, a friend of mine spotted my husband out to dinner with another woman. I asked him about it that night. He says he was out at a work dinner. He didn't mention that it was just one woman, and I find that a little strange. He said it was a couple of people, so he lied about the number of people there. He says, him with a group. She says in the email, my friend swears she only saw the woman with my husband. So something shady could be going on.
Yeah.
Let's find out. Hey, Linda.
Hi.
Hi, thanks for sending us the email. So clearly something shady is going on if he said he was with a group of people and he wasn't with a group of people, right?
Yeah, exactly. My friend said she saw my husband out to dinner with a woman, and I asked him about it, and he said it was a work thing, and he didn't say anything about it being just one woman, and I literally have never felt this way before. We've been together.
How long?
8 years, and we have 2 little kids, and I've never been suspicious ever, and just something about this sits really badly with me.
But maybe, okay, let me just play devil's advocate here. Maybe he did go out with a woman from work, but he just didn't want to make you feel bad, so he kind of said it was with a couple of people, even though nothing happened.
But why lie?
Exactly.
He just trying not to create an issue.
That's bad.
I don't know. I just feel like if there weren't an issue, he just would have told me.
And it could have just been dinner, right? He could have just been out for dinner. That could be just playing all sides of this. He could have just been out for dinner. So
Yeah, but he could have also just said that.
He lied. I mean, I think it's like the fact that I don't know. I don't know if it's just like
You feel
intuition
like
or something. I just feel freaked out. Like I've like missed red flags or something about his behavior in the past, or I've just been too trusting or something. But I just feel really nervous.
Linda, I just need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever your husband's name is on Kiss FM.
You have permission to call on Kiss FM.
Okay, because that's where we work. So just need to get that. Thank you. All right. What we're going to do is we're going to call your husband. All of us are going to be on the line. He won't hear anything but Sissany. Or who are you going to be, Sissany?
I'm going to be Tammy.
Of course. I love when she role plays. She's going to be Tammy. So Sissany becomes Tammy, and twice a week she becomes this other woman to give away flowers. And we're going to offer him some roses, find out who he sends them to, who the name is, and then what he puts on the card. Do you happen to know the other woman's name that he was seen with?
I have no idea who she is.
Okay. All right. Well, good luck, sweetheart. Here we go, okay?
Thanks.
Okay, you're welcome.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Martin?
This is he.
Hi, Martin. My name is Tammy. I'm calling from Pretty Petals. We're a new flower shop right here on South Street in Cerritos. How are you doing this morning?
Oh, where are you calling from?
Pretty Petals. We're a new flower shop here in Cerritos.
Oh.
Hi.
Okay.
Well, I'm calling because we're doing a promotion this week and we're giving out free flowers. You've been selected actually for today to receive a free dozen roses. So congratulations.
Oh, wow.
You can actually send them to whoever you'd like today. They're absolutely free. We're just trying to promote our new service and our new delivery service here at the flower shop.
Do I have to give you my credit card?
No. I don't need any billing information from you. They're completely free. Just the name of the person you want to send them to, and we can put a quick note on that, and we'll get them out this afternoon.
Oh, fantastic. That's kind of cool. All right, I'd like to send them to my wife, Linda.
Okay. And what would you like to put on the note?
Let's put Love You Babers. That's what I call her, Babers.
Love You Babers. That's so cute.
Babers.
That is cute. Martin, it's Ryan Seacrest. Martin, hello, it's Ryan Seacrest and Sissany.
Hi.
I need you to know your voice, Martin, is being broadcast on the radio. Just be aware of that. I've got your wife, Linda, on the phone, and I'm sure she's thrilled. Babers is thrilled that you sent her the flowers. But, Linda, why don't you explain to Martin why we're all here on the phone?
Okay. Hey, Babers.
Hey.
So I won us tickets to go see the Dodgers.
Oh, wow, sweet.
I know, and I thought that this would be like a really funny way to tell you.
Oh my God, that's so exciting.
I know.
Wait, you did not win tickets to go see the Dodgers. Just by the way, Linda.
What?
That's not why we were calling.
What?
I see. Okay, got it. Yes, you have tickets to go see the Dodgers. That's what we were calling. So we'll make sure that you get those tickets. So enjoy the game. And Martin, congratulations, okay?
Yeah, man. Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to let you go, and I'm going to keep your wife on the phone.
All right, man. Well, thanks. Thank you, guys.
Okay,
all right, bye-bye. Did you not want us to tell him what you were doing?
I
Linda?
mean, yeah,
Wait,
no.
you threw me for a loop.
I guess he gave me the flowers. I feel like.
So that's it?
That's it? You
don't know.
You didn't want to ask any questions? We had him there. We could ask him anything. I for a second I was trying to figure out, wait, where is this going? And I was like, oh, she doesn't want us to tell him. Okay, got it.
I don't know. I just freaked out because if he's telling the truth, then I don't know. I didn't want it to look bad on me then he wouldn't trust me. I don't know. I just freaked out.
Well, you're a very good actress because you went from thinking he was cheating on you to that in a second. So that was you're definitely in the right city.
Thanks. I don't know.
I don't know either, and I want to know what's going on. I want to know if he was out with somebody from work or a couple of people, if something's going on. But other thing is...
So that's it? You're never going to ask him about this ever again? You're just going to leave it at that and move on?
Well, I think that
You're still going to have this feeling.
I don't know. Maybe I can talk to my friend again and
Listen, whatever you decide is totally. I get what you were doing. I understand that you didn't want to upset him if you heard that he was sending flowers to you. But I don't have any Dodgers tickets. I'm sorry. I got roses, but no, we can find. We'll find some tickets for you guys. Okay.
Oh my gosh, you will.
Patty will. Patty's good.
We
at
have
this.
to now.
Oh my gosh,
We have a
thank
sister
you so
station
much.
that'll hook it up. All right. Good
I
luck,
was
Linda.
like, how am I going to do that?
Well, hang on one sec. Patty will take care of some Dodgers tickets for you guys. All right.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay. We at least got to follow through with the Dodgers tickets. Otherwise, he's going to figure what was going on.
Yeah.
That was a first. That was one for the books. What?
Totally.
I don't know if I'm happy about that. Ryan's Roses. As a public service, a last resort in your relationship, if you're up against a rock and a hard place and can't figure out what to do, then send us the scenario via email. We'll call you and find out if you want to go on the air. And that's exactly what's happened with Denise in Orange County. And she has written us this email. Let me read it to you, and then we're going to put her on and see what's going on in her relationship. But very interesting. She says, I went away to Vegas for a girls' weekend, and when I came home, things felt different between me and my husband. I also found some stuff out of place and what would appear to be remnants from a party or something. About a week later, I couldn't find a certain set of sheets from our bed. When I asked my husband, he said he accidentally spilled food on them when I was out of town and threw them away. Now, I've spilled food on my sheets.
Come on.
They do not go in the garbage bin. They go into the washer. And I've had a lot of different sauces in my sheets.
You spilled food in your sheets?
I like mustard. And so I've had a lot of mustard. I don't love to, but sometimes I'm so beat I have to. And when you're like a bachelor, you just do it. But I like mustard. I've had mustard issues.
Okay.
And mustard's not easy to get out sometimes,
No.
especially the kind that I like. So anyway, she says, when I asked my husband, he said he accidentally spilled the food. That's when I became super suspicious. My fear is that he cheated on me while I was away. I hope we can find out what's going on. Yeah, it's a little suspect that wifey, like if wifey is away and you mess up your sheets, for sure I'm leaving those sheets with the food stain so she doesn't think what she's thinking.
Yeah. Or you try to fix some and you just tell her, like, hey, I tried to take the stain out and it didn't come out.
But if you've got sriracha all over your sheets, then you would, I would definitely not throw them out so she doesn't question me. Why'd you throw the sheets out?
And wouldn't you call her like in Vegas and she'd be like, hey, I spilled sriracha in the sheets. Like, how do I get him out? What do I use?
Nope. I wouldn't bother her on the girls' weekend. I wouldn't.
Okay. That's sweet of you, actually.
I think that the girls need to do their thing, right? You don't want to, plus she's only going to get upset with you. Why'd you have sriracha in the bedroom? You know, it's like the things that we do when you're away. That's the kind of stuff that we do when you're away. We bring sauce into the bedroom. I mean, that's
you weren't supposed to be eating the sriracha in the bed in the first place.
I know, but that squirty thing just it's had a life of its own.
When you take the cap off, it's like, oh.
Right. Well, that's way too dangerous. But let me get to Denise, because this is actually serious for Denise. Hi, Denise. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm okay. I would be worried too. We were just talking, like, if he really did screw up with food, then he would have left the sheets for you to see as proof, you know?
Yeah, and not to mention, but those were nice sheets. We got those for our wedding. To just toss them, it seems outrageous to me.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, most of my friends, we're not tossing out stuff we stain. Like, we're even just even if it's got still the stain in it, we're washing it and putting it back on the bed.
Exactly. It just seems weird.
How long have you guys been married?
2 years.
This creates a whole new narrative of craziness because now, like, we used to worry about everybody going to Vegas, and we were talking about earlier. Now it's worrying about not what's going on in Vegas, but what's going on back home while you're in Vegas.
And I don't know. This is also a man who, like you were saying, Ryan, like, stains do not bother him. I'm the one who says, ooh, I don't think you should keep that tie anymore. You know?
Right. Okay. Do you have kids?
We do not.
It's Ryan's Roses. This is really interesting. I hope you don't have to get out of the car, or if you do, put on iHeartRadio on your phone right now, because this is a scenario I never really thought about.
Yeah.
Imagine girls' weekend. You go with your girlfriends to Vegas. Normally, naturally, you'd be worrying as the guy, well, what's going on in Vegas? However, it's the reverse of that. She's in Vegas. He may be messing around while she's gone. So it's not, hey, what's happening in Vegas? What's going down there? But more of what's going down at home while I'm in Vegas.
Yeah.
The sheets were stained, he says, with food, so he threw out the sheets. She couldn't find the sheets, like the good sheets.
Yeah, who throws out your sheets that you got for your wedding? Like
any guy knows you don't throw out sheets, especially if you ruin them yourself. You prove that you ruined them and you show the stain.
Yeah.
You don't just throw stuff out like that. You know you're going to get in trouble. So I think
why was it so bad that he threw them out? Like that is a whole other. Ugh.
Well, clearly he was. Well, not clearly, but she thinks clearly he was with somebody else, and that's why he did it. So let's find out. I'm going to have you offer the roses here. Denise, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever your husband's name is on Kiss FM.
You have my permission to call my husband on Kiss FM.
Okay, we're going to do that. Sissy's going to offer him some roses, and we want to find out who he sends them to. We're also going to find out what he writes on the card, okay?
Okay.
So be very quiet. Here we go. Sissy, good luck. Okay, good luck, Denise.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Nick?
This is Nick.
Hi, Nick. My name is Allison. I'm calling from Blooms. We're a new flower shop here in Orange.
Okay.
Well, actually, I'm calling because you've been selected to receive a free dozen roses today.
Really?
Yeah, actually, we're doing a little promotion here at the flower shop, and we're calling one person per day, and it's a free dozen roses. Basically, you can send them to whoever you want today. I just need the name of the person and a quick little note, and I don't need anything from you. I don't need billing information or nothing. They're just completely free.
Oh. Can I send them to my wife, Denise?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, Denise. And then what would you like to write on the note?
Okay, right. Everyone needs a flower person. I'm just glad that you're mine.
Wait, I'm sorry, you went too fast. Everyone needs a
flower person.
Okay.
I'm just glad you're mine. That's good, right?
Glad you're mine.
Nick?
Yeah?
Hi, it's Ryan Seacrest and Sissany. I need you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio, and we have your wife, Denise, on the line.
What's going
on? What's going on is the story you told me about the sheets and spilling stuff, it doesn't add up, Nick.
Nick, let me tell you, here's the thing. She reached out to us because she said she was in Vegas with her girlfriends and you were home by yourself. And when she got back, you had some story about staining the sheets, these nice sheets you got from your wedding in your bedroom with food. Yeah. And she, honestly, it made her worried that maybe that's not the real story and that there may be something else that happened with those sheets, and that's why you threw them out. And I have to admit, I don't think she's so wrong by being so suspect, because it's a little weird that you would stain your sheets and then just with food and then just throw them out, especially if they're nice sheets.
Right.
I mean,
no, she's right. No, I lied. Okay, baby. No, it's not what you think, I promise. No, it's not. Okay, I told you I have friends over, right? So some guys came over. Two of the guys brought some girls over. One of the guys, before I knew what was going on, took one of the girls into our room and did some stuff. And then I figured out what was going on. I threw a big fit, and stuff didn't go right. I threw the sheets away.
my God. Oh, gross.
That's what happened.
But when I asked you it kind of looked like there'd been people over, and you just said it was a couple of the guys, which to me sounds like we're going to drink beer and watch basketball or something. That doesn't sound like guys.
There were like 4 guys and 2 girls. I didn't know about the girls.
Who are the girls? Who is bringing rando girls into our home? And oh my God.
That's not okay.
Yeah, I don't think, but Nick, this is not good either. I mean, so you're saying it wasn't you that messed up your sheets, but some random girls who were with some buddies of yours go into your bedroom and mess them up and you throw them out? I mean, that's disgusting.
I didn't know that they went into my bedroom, though.
I mean, how big is the place? How did you not know? Where'd they go? I mean, how many people were over, you know?
Right? Because, like, in college, you can get away with that when you're like, oh, somebody ran off to our room. And I did. Well, our place is a 2-bedroom apartment. It's not that big. Like, I don't understand how you didn't.
Yeah, Nick, it's not great, Nick.
That's why I threw the sheets away in front of everybody. When I found out what was going on, I stormed in there and said, hell out, come on, quit.
Well, why did you even let the random people come over and hang out?
Well, 2 of them weren't random, and the other ones were kind of random, and then everybody didn't show up at the same time, and by the time everybody was there, I was drinking pretty good, so...
But see, I again worry about what's happening at home while somebody's in Vegas. This is not a good scenario. You're having a party with your wife not there, and other girls are there. They're in your bed. That's not. Nick. It's not good. Not good. Not
to mention that you're the one who was like, "Yeah, babe, you should totally go."
Denise, do you believe Nick that he didn't have another woman in your bed himself?
I want to believe.
All right, so let's say you do. Now, we have to penalize him for this is disgusting.
Yeah.
Having people in your room that you don't know that do whatever they do so much that they ruin the sheets, he's got to throw them out. That's a real violation.
It is.
This bad judgment. Bad judgment.
It just feels like that's our home. That's our bed. I don't know.
All right.
Yeah.
So
Forget the sheets. The whole bed is tainted. Ugh.
Yeah.
I know. I screwed up, and that's why I didn't tell you, and I tried to hide it. And now,
why don't
Why
don't we figure out where we go from here? All right, Nick, we're going to let you go. Denise, I still worry about your husband's judgment when you're away. I think that's something you got to talk to him about, because what he just told us doesn't make me feel weirdly. He didn't. Okay, so let's say he didn't cheat. Still doesn't make me feel great. I don't have great peace of mind after that.
It doesn't make me feel good either. It just. I mean, I'm glad he.
There's not a lot of gladness.
He's just not making the right decisions.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Well, good luck. Go ahead and address it with him and see what you can find out. Thanks for reaching out to us.
Thank you, guys.
Okay. Bye. Hey, can we talk about his card?
His card? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I know. Everyone needs a flower. Or a flower person. I'm just glad you're mine.
Yeah. What was that?
I don't know.
And I am sorry, but if I went away and my girlfriend had people over and there was a dude in my bed with some other girl,
heck no.
That might make me want to really break up. Okay. It's time to do it. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Public service. If you think something's going on in your relationship, let's see if we can get to the bottom of it. Send us the email, and then we'll see if you want to go on the air. Melissa in Clovina is on. Melissa, thanks for coming on with us.
Hello.
Hi. Let me read your email so everybody knows where we're starting here. It says, Ryan and Ellen, my fiance and I have been having some problems. We actually took a break last summer. They got back together in October. Last week, he told me he was going to his friend's house to play pool. Then an hour later, I see he updated his Facebook status with, at Jorge's house, doing what we do best. But his location was not at Jorge's house. The location said he was in downtown L.A. Jorge lives in La Puente. A few minutes later, you say, after realizing his stupid mistake, he took the status down and reposted it, this time without location. Mm-hmm. Of course, I asked him about it. He denied that there was a location on his post and accused me of seeing things. I wish I would have a screenshot of what I saw.
Wow.
This is a mistake that I think happens often. You have to really think through. I mean, if you're going to play this game, you've got to think through, is your GPS on?
Okay, but what if he typed in downtown for another photo and somehow it tagged to that photo? Like, could it have been an accident?
Not like
it would come up.
Not
it
like
would come up where he is. Thank God for Facebook. That's what Facebook is all good for.
Okay.
It would come up that when he puts his status, it says exactly where he is. So he would have to turn off his location status.
What would he be doing downtown?
Exactly. That's my question.
Could he have been downtown with Jorge playing pool?
But he said he was going to Jorge's in La Puente.
Maybe he did, and then maybe they went downtown to play pool.
Yeah, but I texted him afterwards. When I saw the status say downtown LA, I texted him, and he said that he was at Jorge's. He wasn't in downtown LA. So
good follow-up.
Yeah, of course I'm going to ask him where he is.
Well, here's the thing. You're not married yet. You're not married yet.
But
we were engaged.
You are engaged. You're not married yet. Do you have kids with him?
No.
All right, so let's see what's going on. You already took a break from each other last October, so that's not a great sign. Now this. Melissa, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call. And in your fiance's name on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Well, we're going to call him. Now, Patty is going to come in here, and Patty's going to offer him some flowers, some roses. We want to find out who he's thinking about, who's top of mind, who he sends them to. Okay?
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I know you do. And we also want to find out what message he would send to you or to whomever he's thinking about. So we're going to ask him what he would say on the card.
Okay.
Now, we have to stay quiet until I come in. Otherwise, we may not get all the information, okay?
All right, I'll try. Okay. I'll do
And
that.
one more question. When you guys took your break, did you see other people?
Well, I mean, we were only on break for a few months, so it's not
Did
like
you
I had
see other
much-
people? Did he? Did you?
Good question.
I did not go on any dates because we were still talking. But as for him, I don't know.
Well, listen, when a guy takes a break, a guy tries to take a real break. I'm just telling you
Well,
the way
A
it
real
is.
break, meaning dating break?
The second a guy knows he's on break, the guy is trying. I don't know if he's capitalizing.
Right,
but he's
he's trying.
I mean, I don't know how he could do that because we were engaged for so long. So it's like if we just took off a few months, I mean, how could he even not be thinking about me? But
Because Ryan
either
says
way, I don't
guys
even
take
wanna
the
think about that.
exploratory. He took the
I don't
mission.
want to think about that. What
Let's
doing
make
when
this
we weren't
phone call.
together,
Let's make
but-
this phone call. All right, let's make this phone
Okay,
call. Be
okay,
quiet. We're
thanks.
dialing him up now.
Hello?
May I speak to Rafael?
This is him.
Hi, good morning, Rafael. My name is Patty calling from Floral Engagements. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good, thank you. I'm actually calling you because you've been chosen to receive a free bouquet on us. You can send it to whoever you want this morning. I don't need any information from you, just the name of the person you want to send them to and a note, and they get delivered today.
Oh, okay. And I have to pay something? How much does this cost?
No, you're not paying anything. This is just me promoting my delivery service. I actually have 4 bouquets that I'm giving away today. You can choose from one. I have an I love you bouquet. I have an I miss you, a thinking of you, and a thank you. And like I said, delivery, no charge. And and you can I can actually add a note for you that will go along with the bouquet.
Sure.
Free of charge.
Okay, yeah. If you could send it to Sandra.
I'm sorry, say that again?
If you could send that to Sandra.
Sandra, okay. And what kind of bouquet would you like? Like I said, I have I love you, I miss you, thinking of you, and thank you.
I guess thinking of you should be fine.
Thinking of you. And what do you want to put on the card? We're attaching a nice card there.
You could just say that it's from me. I guess. Is there any way that you could do a delivery like after 5 p.m. because she works nights and I would like to deliver them to her work? If that's okay.
No problem at all. Just give me the address and I make sure she gets some.
Raphael, it's Ryan Seacrest and Ellen Kay. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio, and your fiance Melissa is on the phone.
Who's Sandra?
She's asked us to call you.
Sandra.
Wait,
Raphael,
who's this?
What's going on?
Raphael, who's Sandra?
No one. Who's this?
Well,
Hold
you
on.
just sent.
What do you mean no one? You just sent a letter, flowers
Roses.
to her. Like,
Okay.
if you're not
Thinking of you.
why would
Wait. What's going on here?
Raphael,
Who's on the line right now?
this
What's going on?
this is your fiance Melissa. Your voice is being broadcast. Understand that. But most importantly, who's Sandra?
That's no one. And
No, it's not no one.
Someone works nights and her name is Sandra.
And you want roses to get there
Okay.
thinking of you after 5 o'clock. It's not no one.
Why are you doing this?
Who? It's listen. It's all right. Who is Sandra?
Sandra is no one. Who is this?
This is Ryan. That is Ellen.
Hi.
This is Melissa.
Okay, Melissa, what's going on? Why am I on the phone?
You tell me what's going on. I knew something was fishy. I knew something was not right. And when I ask you all the time, you don't say anything. Why are you doing this, Raphael? Don't you want to be with me? I don't understand
And
what
we've been
you're
trying
doing.
to work things out, of course, but how are we going to work things out when you're calling me with strangers on the line?
Why are you lying?
Raphael, are you together? Are you and Melissa together right now? Are you together?
We are trying to work things out.
But are you together?
Yes.
Okay. And
are you engaged?
Well, I mean, we're trying to see if we can get back to that. We were engaged.
Raphael,
We
don't
did
you
take
want to
a break.
marry me? Do you want to
Of
get
course,
married?
yes.
I need
and
to
I
know
told you
something.
That's what I wanted.
I need to know, are you engaged or not engaged? Are you on a break or not a break? That's what I need
Well,
to know.
we're starting to work things out. We just got back from a break. We were on a break for about 3 months.
So you're
during
back
the
from a
summer.
break. Okay.
Right.
All right. So you shouldn't be seeing Sandra.
I never said I was seeing
No, but you just said you're thinking of her.
Sandra is no one. Don't
Is
worry
she
about
someone
that.
you met on the break?
No.
She's someone you knew
She's
before?
No one. She's no one. No, I don't understand what's going on.
Raphael, she's not no one. How are you
God.
sending flowers to no one? This person doesn't exist, and flowers are going to show up after 5, and no one's going to answer the door?
She works all night.
Raphael, will you
Babe,
see
how do
somebody
you expect us to work
Give me
on
something
this
better than no.
when you're acting like this? When you're calling me and
acting like
psycho,
what?
I'm being broadcasted right now? What is that?
Your voice is
Why are
being
you doing
broadcast.
this?
Yes, you need to understand that.
Okay, and that's fine, but
Tell me,
babe,
do you want to
understand-
get married to me? If you're not
course.
happy, why
Just
are you doing this?
Be honest.
Of course I want to get married with you. That's why we're doing this. That's
why
why
are
we're
you
working
doing
things out.
this? Why would you?
I'm not doing anything. Why are you doing this? Why are you not trusting me? How are we going to build this up? That was our whole problem to begin with. You never learned to trust me.
Raphael, I keep asking you over and over again, and your stories are always short. You always change. There's something not right. I don't feel like you're 100% in this. It's like ever since we've got back together, we haven't been moving forward. We've just been staying in this weird place.
Just look at it this way. You had the opportunity to send roses to any woman in the world, and you chose someone other than your fiance. She's going to be lit about that. You've had problems in the past. Your stories don't really add up. So it doesn't make her feel great and give her the peace of mind that she needs to get into a marriage with you. You got to see that, and you got to provide her with the peace of mind. But all these pieces to the puzzle and the sketchiness makes her worried. That's why we're on the phone.
And why do you want to live that way?
Raphael, you've got to be serious. Do you want to get married? Do you want to start a family with me?
Of course, and that's what we're working towards.
But Raphael, we're gonna let you guys actually go here, but you have got to explain why you sent "Thinking of You" roses to a woman named Sandra, who you say is nobody. Doesn't make sense. All right, we're gonna put you on hold.
Okay. Well-deserved hold.
It doesn't add up.
Mm-mm.
Melissa should not marry this guy.
No way.
If I'm listening to everything and I'm believing everything that has just happened there's too many pieces of the puzzle that don't add up. Are you going to marry a guy that sends flowers to Sandra and says it's nobody?
Right.
It doesn't make any sense. It's time for Ryan's Roses. So we've got this as a public service. If there's something going on in your relationship and you can't get to the bottom of it, then this is something you could do. Send us the email. This is from Long Beach. It says, Ryan and Ellen, my boyfriend travels a lot to New York for work. But he's got to find his own place to stay when he's there. They don't put him up. So he usually stays with a friend. But one time, that fell through at the last minute. And I've got lots of friends in New York, so I found him a place to stay with a friend of mine. Worked out great, and they did it for 3 days.
Oh.
Stayed together for 3 days. Or he
Sounds
stayed
like
there.
they got along well.
Well, he just needed to be there for 3 days.
Yeah, but I'm saying.
Well, but now, every time he goes to New York, he stays with her, she says.
Mm-hmm.
He says it's easier, and he loves her place more than the other places he used to stay. She says, I'm not comfortable with this anymore, but I don't want to bring it up and accuse him of anything, since I'm the one who put them together in the first place. So she doesn't really know that there's anything going on.
Yeah.
It's just that he's moved into the place that she suggested.
Yeah. Well, so what's wrong with that?
Well, so Lucy, thanks for coming on the air. I'm sorry that you're going through a little tough time here, but you are right. You did suggest to him that he stays with her. So what's the problem with him wanting to be there all the time?
Well, it's just, I was just expecting it like that one time because his friend Jeff wasn't available. I think it's more of just that, you know, female jealousy, like sticking in. I mean, you know, my friend's really pretty.
But why would you, if I were you, I would have never said, hey, go stay at my pretty friend's house. Like, it just wouldn't happen. You know, you're asking for your own problems here.
Why did you do that?
I mean, it's just, I told her, I was like, hey, is it okay if he stays over? She's like, yeah, no worries, it's fine. And he thought it was a good idea because it was really close to his job. That he
Is she
contacted.
single? Is she single?
Yes.
What are you thinking?
Yeah.
Sister, hand on hip,
Yeah.
let me just have a little Cub Scout meeting with you. You don't say, stay with my pretty single friend.
Yeah.
You just don't open the door to that. I mean, showers run, people change clothes. You don't want any of that around your boyfriend.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a guy hears a pretty girl in a shower, he feels something.
Okay, you're making like really valid points. It's just that I wouldn't think that he would go there.
Would
To be
she?
completely honest, I'm more worried about my friend. But I wasn't worried about my friend whenever I suggested her. You know what I mean? Like, she's not texting me as much, and it's just not as much communication between me and her. I mean, he'll text me like whenever he puts that he's on Facebook, like at a restaurant, you know, like is it Foursquare or the little app that they have where you can put where you're at.
Yeah.
And he puts that he's with her, and that just really spoils.
Lucy, look, I think you've made the first mistake, and that is sending him to stay with her. But we'll call him in a second, okay?
Okay.
Time for Ryan's Roses. Okay. We're going to make the call. Patty's here. Lucy's on the phone. She's been dating this guy. How long have you been dating this guy, Lucy?
We've been dating for about a couple years.
About a couple years?
It's like a little over 2 years and 3 months.
Okay, got it. All right, so we're going to call him. Patty's going to offer him some flowers. We want to find out who he sends them to and what he puts on the card. Now, if you're just joining us, he travels for work. He stays at friends' houses normally in New York or apartments, and this time his friends weren't around, and so Lucy says, well, stay at my girlfriend's place.
Yeah.
Well, we learned that he liked the girlfriend's place so much, now when he goes all the time, he stays there after Lucy suggested it. But it turns out that this girl, Lucy, I don't think trusts as a friend.
No.
And you said that she's a good-looking girl and she's single. Now, it's just it's an equation for disaster.
Totally.
I mean, he could be just in New York going berserk with this girl, and you set it all up. So let's get to it.
Okay.
All right. I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
All right.
Hello,
Hi, may I speak to Hector?
this is he.
Hi, Hector. Good morning. My name's Patty calling from Floral Escape. How are you?
I'm good.
I'm calling because you've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses. They are completely free at no cost to you. The delivery is completely free. I just opened my new shop here in Long Beach, and I'd like to go ahead and offer you this promotion in exchange for you if you have a Facebook or a Yelp page for you to just go on my page and either do a like or a quick review.
Oh, cool, yeah.
So like I said, they're completely free. I don't need any information from you or your credit card number. All I need from you is the name of the person you're going to send them to, the note, and then the address. And we will deliver them today or whatever day you want us to.
Okay. Do you guys only deliver locally?
Yes, we do. Probably a 5-mile radius.
Oh, okay. Well, just go ahead and send them to my girlfriend, Lucy.
Lucy? And what do you want to put on the note?
I miss you. I don't know. Yeah, something like that.
I miss you.
Hey, Hector, it's Ryan Seacrest and Ellen K. I want you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio.
Hi, Hector.
We have your girlfriend, Lucy, on the phone, and she asked us to call you, Hector, because she's concerned that you might be hooking up with her girlfriend in New York when you go stay with her in New York. Is there any chance or truth to that?
No. What? No.
So
No.
why do you like her friend's apartment so much in New York?
It's easy to stay there. It's convenient. It's really close to the subway, near the 6.
All right, but Lucy, why don't you tell Hector why you don't trust him?
It's more that I don't trust my friend, Hector. It's just, you're very handsome and she's really pretty, and I'm sure you know that.
You're kidding me.
I'm just having second thoughts, okay? And I don't feel comfortable anymore, and I just think it would be better if you stayed at Jeff's.
Well, can I say something, Lucy? Why do you need us for this? This is a conversation you should be having with Hector. You don't need a Ryan's Roses for this.
Right.
I mean, you should be saying to Hector all this stuff. This is not that big of a deal. You suggest that he stays there. If he's not messing around with her, it's just a better place or it's more convenient, then you need to tell him that you made a mistake and you're uncomfortable. We're going to be calling him off in flowers.
But did you ever hook up, Hector? You promised you didn't sleep with her?
No, I stay for her for the convenience.
Why did you ask if they were only local delivery, though, Hector?
Because I wanted to know if I could
If
send
you
them
could
to
send
her
them
work.
to New
She
York.
works down in Orange County. No, to Lucy. I want to send Lucy.
Lucy, do you work in Orange County?
Yes, I work in Orange County.
All right, you two, this is child's play.
Lucy, open up the communication, right, Ryan?
Lucy, if you wanted me to not stay at Annie's, I'll stay at Jeff's. No big deal. It's a lot more work.
I'm in the romper room.
Yeah.
All right, this is child's play. I need you guys to communicate. And Hector, you need to check in with Lucy and find out why she doesn't trust her friend or you. But whatever it is, the two of you should sort it out. All right?
All right.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Really? That's a waste.
That is.
Just tell him you want him to stay at Jeff's. You told him to stay at the other girl's house.
But I still don't know if he was really going to send the flowers to Orange County or if he hasn't maybe slept with this. I mean, look, I think her name is Annie. He's still going to New York. So whether he stays at Jeff's or Annie's, he could still see Annie.
I'm just saying there's a certain level of issue that we need to address, and that ain't one of them.
No.
Like, she just needs to say, don't stay at my friend's house, which I told you to stay at.
She needs to say, what are you doing when you go to New York?
Right, but do you feel like that warranted a call? No.
Well.
No.
Okay, no.
No.
But it really is.
No. She doesn't know what she's doing. Lucy's she needs to be more assertive.
I think Hector's done it.
No. Well, he's still on the phone. Hector, Ellen's convinced that you're cheating on Lucy. Are you or aren't you?
I'm not. If I was cheating on him, I wouldn't let anyone know. I'd be way more secretive.
What?
Well, I don't understand that either.
Yeah, I don't either.
Is it just me?
Wait, so by staying at, is her name Annie? By staying at Annie's, you feel like you're so open with it that there's no way you'd be cheating.
Exactly. I would have someone that wasn't her friend. That's crazy. Girls talk.
So, but if you were cheating with Annie, you would probably stay at Jeff's, like you're going to do.
Oh, God, Ellen. Hector, go speak to Lucy, please. I want you guys to be together.
I'm not cheating. I'll talk to her. I'm sorry she got you guys involved in this. Like,
everybody in L.A. is, too. Yeah. All right. Good luck. Thank you. Bye. It's time for Ryan's Roses. You have been waiting for this. You've been gaining weight for this. I have been. And so now we're going to put all that weight behind it and make the call here. It says, Dear Ryan, my best friend just had a baby, and I'm so afraid that my husband is the father. I mean, that's all you really need to hear.
Yeah.
She goes on to say, they've always had this flirty relationship, and it bothered me a little bit, but I trusted them. So she got pregnant last year and wouldn't tell me who the father was. She said it was just some random hookup, and she was very embarrassed about it, but she made the decision to keep the baby and raise the baby herself. Now that she's had the baby, the resemblance to my husband and my other son are impossible to ignore. That's uncomfortable.
Yeah, you think?
Well, Danielle, I'd say Happy New Year, but maybe not so Happy New Year if this is the case here. Thanks for coming on with us. As I said to Sissany, this is a very uncomfortable situation, huh?
Yeah. It's kind of been on my mind all the time, every day.
At what point did you actually look at this baby and say to yourself, oh my gosh, this baby resembles my husband?
Okay, well, my husband has always been flirting with my friend, and it always made me uncomfortable. And then I went to go see her at the hospital, and I asked him to come with me, and he acted really weird, like, no, I'm not going, and really had an attitude. And then when I went in the hospital, I sat with him.
By the way, right there, it's a red flag. Why would you not want to go to the hospital to see a baby?
Yeah.
And get agitated about it, right? That doesn't make any sense anyway.
Yeah, he normally would go, okay, sure, yeah, whatever. And then he'd go along with me, and we'd have a good time. We'd go out to lunch or something. But this time, he acted really strange because I always knew there was, like, something up with these guys. Like, I always thought there was something that was overly flirty or whatever, it just bothered me. So then I went there to go see the baby by myself, and I walked in the room, and I held the baby, and I got to tell you, my blood ran cold. I mean, the baby looked... The eyes were exactly like my husband's.
Now, I haven't done a lot of that, but how can you tell at birth that the baby resembles a man? For me, that would be difficult.
And also woman's intuition.
Eyes and the eyes, and it was right, exactly. My intuition. I went there, and I was feeling really uncomfortable about this. I'm like, why is my husband? So it was already in my mind.
Right.
And I sat there, and I was holding the baby, and the eyes and the nose. I'm sorry, but it just really looked like him.
But Danielle, are you sure you're not just jumping to a conclusion here because you think that they were flirting together? To me, it'd be difficult to draw that connection immediately. Maybe I'm wrong. But, it just seems like...
I've been having an intuition all along.
Okay.
I mean, it has been bothering me all along. And maybe I'm wrong. I went back later, and I just couldn't. I asked my husband, I'm like, hey, because I've always asked him, like, why are you guys so flirty with each other? It's always bugged me. And then when I asked her who the father was of the baby, she was very, kind of, like changed the subject.
She was vague. I have a question for you. We're going to make the call in just a second. So we're going to call your husband. Let me just put it out there. If you do find out that this is his baby with your friend, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I mean, what do you do?
Oh, my God.
Because you don't want the kid to be affected.
I'm so nervous about that. I don't know.
So, Danielle, we're going to make the phone call now. I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever your husband's name is, on Kiss FM.
Okay, Ryan, you have my permission to call.
What's his name?
His name is...
Okay, so we're going to make the phone call. What we're going to do is, Sissany, because Patty's out, she's had a baby herself. So Sissany is going to make this call. We're going to offer your husband some roses. We want to find out who he sends them to, and then what he puts on the card. What's your friend's name?
Tina.
Tina?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, good luck, Danielle. Okay. We're going to make the call now.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Jeremy?
Yeah, speaking.
Hi, Jeremy. This is Stacy. I'm calling from Blooming Flowers. How are you doing this morning?
Hi, I'm good.
Hey, sorry to bother you, but I just actually was calling because I wanted to let you know that you have been chosen to receive a free dozen roses.
Free dozen? Wow. Like free and clear? No. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just opening up my new business, and I'm trying to promote business, essentially. So, yeah, you've just been chosen to receive a free dozen roses. You can actually send them to whoever you want today. I don't need any billing information from you. It's totally free, and they can be out this afternoon.
Wow, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Sounds great.
Cool. So just give me the name and who you want to send them to and like a quick note.
Okay. Let's see. Let's send them to Tina.
Tina?
And, yeah.
And that's just Tina.
Right.
And then what would you like to write on the note?
How about it's the right thing to do?
It's the right
Jeremy, it's Ryan Seacrest. I want you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio. Ryan Seacrest, Sissany, also with me.
Hi.
Your voice is being broadcast. Need you to know that. I've got your wife on the line, Danielle, and she thinks that the baby that Tina has had is with you. Clearly, you just sent flowers with that note. What's going on with you and Tina, Jeremy? What's happening with you and Tina?
Well, there's nothing. I mean, same thing.
Well, there's not nothing. There's not nothing.
Well, it's the same thing that's always been going on, which is like we're good friends. And who needs? Yeah, I mean, Tina just had a baby. Her whole life is like in turmoil, and she had doubts as to whether it was the right thing to do. So I just
Wait, sorry, I'm confused. You said on the note, what do you mean the right? What's the right thing to do? What do you mean?
Well, she had doubts as to whether having a baby with this, whoever this guy was that she randomly hooked up
So
with.
who's the guy?
Yeah.
Who's the guy?
I don't know.
Why would she tell you?
I'm one of her best friends.
Right, but how close is your wife to her?
They're very close.
Why would this woman Tina not tell your wife then who the father is? She wouldn't say.
Well, it just didn't even matter to her. It was just like a random thing. I mean,
bro, let me put it in a different way. Are you the guy?
No.
Are you
I'm
the
not
guy?
The father.
No. Are you the guy?
Is there any chance you could be the father?
No. There's no chance.
Listen, your wife is Danielle is on the phone. Danielle, do you believe him?
No, I don't believe him. I know this is your baby. I know
Why
it.
do you want?
I know it.
Why do you want to believe this story? Like, I mean, is this is something that these guys like? They just
No, I've had a gut
this thing.
instinct. I can't believe you did this to me.
So, Jeremy,
What's going on?
Jeremy, your wife is convinced that you've got something going on with Tina. Is there any truth to that?
There's no truth to that. Just forget about it. I mean,
She just doesn't believe you, bro. I mean, you don't sound so passionate about it either. You know?
It's just forget about it. There's nothing going on between us.
I find this all confusing because she's hysterical. You're calm. The baby looks like you.
And you're
she thinks there's something
sending
going on
flowers
with
to her.
Tina. You sent the flowers to Tina with the note. It's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
It doesn't make a lot of sense, dude.
I think she thinks the baby looks like me because of this suspicion that I guess she has always had, which I don't know why she didn't even tell me about this.
Right, but even if I back it up to the fact that you had a chance to send flowers to somebody, you didn't send them to your wife, you sent them to another woman, that's not good.
Well,
it's not.
My wife right now, I don't feel like she needs this emotional support like Tina does.
Well, I think you're wrong. I think you're wrong. I've known your wife for 5 minutes. I think you're wrong.
Yeah.
So listen, I'm gonna put you both on hold, Danielle. I mean, this is what you have to work with. I don't know where I am on this, Jeremy. Clearly, you got some explaining to do. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Dear Ryan, my husband got a vasectomy without telling me. I got the procedure bill in the mail. I was so upset, and I still am. We already have 2 kids, and no, we weren't planning on having any more, but this is something you discuss with your wife. You don't just go do it. I really think he got it done so he can mess around with other women without worrying about getting them pregnant. Myra, thanks for coming on. How you doing?
I'm okay.
I would be pissed, too, if Sissy and I were married and she got a vasectomy
And I didn't tell
and
you.
didn't tell me.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, we're not married. If you did it and didn't tell me, I'd still be upset.
Okay.
And Michael would be upset, too. He's your husband.
I know.
But it is something that you would share with your significant other. I mean, that is a partner decision, right?
Yeah. I have my kids, and I found my husband's bill that he got a vasectomy without telling me.
But is it possible he did? So that's bad. But is it possible he did this because he didn't want to have any more kids with you and just wanted to sort of nip it?
I don't know. I mean, I honestly just have this suspicion that he wants to fool around and not get other women pregnant.
Well, if he didn't tell you, that would make me a little suspicious as well.
It just never came up ever that you guys wanted to have more kids, or in small talk, maybe one day you'll get a vasectomy. Like he never.
No, I just I found this bill, and that's the first I've even known anything about this at all. Like I didn't even know it was part of the equation or on the table. I had no idea.
How many kids do you have? 2 kids. What ages?
Boys. They're 3 and 7.
Did you address it with him directly?
No, I don't even know how to even approach it.
Well, I'll tell you, we're going to approach it, and Sisney's going to call him right now. I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Okay. Sisney is going to call your husband, and we are going to offer him some roses. We want to find out who he sends them to, right? If it's you or someone else, and what he puts on the card, okay?
Okay.
So be very quiet. Good luck.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Kevin?
Yes, this is Kevin.
Hi, this is Evelyn. I'm calling from Roses R Us. We're actually a new flower shop right here in Hawaiian Gardens on Carson Street. How are you doing this morning?
I'm good. How are you? What's going on?
I'm good. Well, I'm calling because we're doing a promotion this week, and we're giving out free flowers, and you've been selected today to receive a free dozen roses. You can send them to anybody that you'd like. We don't need any billing information from you. They're totally free. So is that something that you'd be interested in?
I mean, maybe, but how did I win this? I don't remember ever putting my name in.
Oh, yeah. You must have purchased something either in the past 18 months and clicked to receive promotional offers online. And that's how we usually get this list of people.
And it's totally free?
It's absolutely free. I don't need your credit card info, nothing. It's just the name of the person you want to send them to, and we can write a quick note.
Okay.
And they can be on, they can receive them this afternoon.
Okay, and they're not going to get billed, right?
No.
Okay.
We just hope that if
All
you
right.
like the flowers, you refer us to your friends and family. We're just trying to promote our business. We're new to the area.
Oh, all right, cool. Well, awesome. Well, how about my wife Myra?
Okay, how do you spell Myra?
Mirah. And then just write, I love you so much.
I love you.
Hey, Kevin, it's Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. Why did you get a vasectomy and not tell Myra?
Wait, I'm sorry.
She's
Excuse me?
asked me to
What?
call you. Your wife is on the line now. She's asked me to call you, put you on the air, and find out why you got the vasectomy without telling her. She saw the bill. She knows you did it, and she feels like there's something going on, and maybe you don't want to impregnate other women that you're cheating with. And so, is that the truth?
Wait a minute. Is this a joke?
It's not a joke. Did you get nipped?
I mean, my wife is on the phone right
Your wife
now,
is on the
Myra?
phone. She told me you got a vasectomy. Did you?
Myra,
tell him about the bill.
Yeah, no, I mean, Kevin, I found the bill already. I mean, you did this without even telling me? How could you do this without telling me?
Myra, are you really put us on the radio to talk about this?
Yeah, but Kevin, did you get a vasectomy?
Yes.
Okay, why didn't you tell your wife? It seems like that's something you'd tell her.
Well, honestly, it was a kind of a personal thing, and I don't...
Look, Kevin, we know that something's going on with you and other women, and that's why you did it. So just fess up.
No, that is absolutely not true.
Kevin,
that is 100% not
Kevin,
true. No, it's not.
It's not true that you got the vasectomy secretively so that you could be with other women and not get them pregnant. That's not the truth?
No, there's no... I got the vasectomy because we talked about it. We didn't want to have any more kids.
I think you should tell your wife, buddy. This is a big situation. This is something your wife should know.
She should know if it actually happened, but I'm telling you that there's no cheating whatsoever.
No, but did you get you got the vasectomy? That's a procedure that you would tell your wife you're getting.
Right.
I did. I know. And you know what? That was a. I shouldn't have done that. And that was.
What about these other women that tell us that you've been with them?
There's no other women. That's actually not possible.
It is. So. There are no other women. But I'm just trying to get the truth out of you here.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm telling you, I should have told her.
I agree.
I didn't tell her, and hon, I'm sorry. You and I talked about this, and I've been really stressed.
No, we did not talk about it. Really, we did not talk about it. That sounds like a
we
formal
talked about
conversation that we had a real upfront decision that we made together. We did not talk about it.
These are the kinds of things you talk about with your partner. These are the kinds of decisions. Sure, it's personal for you, but it's also personal for her. These are the kinds of things you share with your wife, your partners. Right? You're on the same team. These are moments.
Right.
These are big moments. These are seminal moments in your life. You got to have this conversation. And if you don't feel comfortable enough to have that conversation with your wife, we got bigger problems. So you understand why she felt bad about the fact that she didn't know, and she's reading this bill about you getting nipped.
Yeah, I do, and I apologize for that. I'm sorry. You're right. It just was a misjudgment, and I just knew that she wouldn't want me to get it done, and I really felt like I needed to get it done.
Will you please improve on the communication with exactly your relationship? I'm going to let you both go, but Myra, let's get him to a place where he feels comfortable talking about stuff, and let's improve the communication in this marriage. Otherwise, we're going to have problems. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, hon.
All right. Good luck. I mean, come on, who's going to go get that done and not tell her wife?
He's in the doghouse.
Of course.
So bad.
Of course.
I think Myra wasn't done having kids. I think she wanted to have more kids.
That's my thing. What if she wanted to have more?
Yeah.
It's still a debate or a conversation.
It just sounds like that was taken away from her, and she didn't even get to decide.
He shouldn't have done that without having input from her. Now, I can gavel right now if you want.
I mean, yeah, I'm with you.
So the guy is dishonest, but he's not cheating.
Yeah.
Justine, what do you say?
He's kind of a dum-dum, and he's not cheating.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. The email that we got, we always say it's a last resort. Do what you try and sort this out yourself. And if you want to try and get to the bottom of it through us as a last resort, we'll give it a run. But here's what we have. Dear Ryan and Justine, I got an email a few days ago. This is in the email. I got an email a few days ago. All it said was, I'm blanking your husband. Payback is a blank. And so am I. This is unbelievable.
Come on.
Right? She says, I have no idea who it may be from. I have not told my husband about this because I know what he is going to say. he is not going to tell me the truth. This is from Michelle. Let's get Michelle now. Well, the question is, hey, Michelle?
Hello?
Hi, have you, just think back, rack your brain.
Mm-hmm.
Have you done anything to anyone that would cause this kind of reaction?
I don't think so.
Well, it says payback is a blank. So somebody is apparently reacting to something you did.
I mean,
you can't think of anything.
I can't. I
Okay.
mean,
I just a few more things. Do you think this is a hoax?
it could be. Yeah, I mean, it could be.
Well, how's your husband been acting?
Yeah. Is there any sign of cheating?
No, but he's being, I don't know, I feel like he's being extra nice. I know that sounds silly, but my girlfriends have always said that, if they do that, then they're up to something,
I call it NG. It's NG. Nice guilt.
Oh, God.
So you act nice because you're guilty. All right. Well, Michelle, do you have kids?
We have one.
Okay. How long have you been married?
We've been married for 9 years.
I don't need anything else. I really don't. I'm going to have you hold on for a second. I don't need anything else, do you?
No,
I'm going to go. Let's call next. This is crazy. This is crazy if this is true. So Michelle gets an email from another woman saying, hey, I'm blanking your husband because I'm paying you back for what you did. And she can't think of anything she did to anybody to cause this. Now, clearly somebody doesn't like Michelle.
Yeah.
But we're going to call your husband and see what we can do. We don't have a name. This is just an anonymous email Michelle got. So, Michelle, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then what your husband's name is on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
All right. We are going to call him. We are going to offer him some roses. What we're going to do is find out who he sends them to, and then if he writes any sort of specific message on the card. Now, let me ask you a question, Michelle. Let's say that this is real, and there is a woman that wanted to get back at you, and she went after your husband, and your husband did it. Do you stay with him?
Oh, gosh. I've always thought, if he cheats, I'm gone. Oh, God, you know what? I can't think that far ahead.
Let me go with the phone call here. Good luck, okay? Be very quiet. Sissy's going to make the call now. Okay.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Rick.
Yeah, this is Rick. Who's this?
Hi, my name is Josie. I'm calling from Rosebuds and Design. We're a new flower shop here in La Habra. How you doing?
Good.
I'm calling because we're trying to promote our delivery service. So we're giving away a dozen free red roses today, and they're absolutely free. I don't need any billing information from you, credit card info, nothing. Just the name of the person you want to send to. We can even put a quick note, and they'll get them by lunchtime.
What do you mean they're free? Do I have to, sign up for something?
No, we just hope that whoever receives them likes them, and then, spreads the word. We're fairly new here. Kind of, where that Dollar Tree is on Harbor Boulevard?
Yeah.
We're in that area.
Okay. All right. And you're sure it's absolutely free? I mean, I know how.
I don't need any credit card info, nothing from you. Just we can start with the name of the person you want to send them to.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I'd like to send them to Erica, Erika.
Okay. Cute. Who's that?
What?
Oh, it's just
Erica?
Hello?
Rick, I need you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio. We have your wife, Michelle, on the line.
Oh, my God.
Who is Erica? Who is Erica, Rick? Who is Erica?
She's just a friend. It's just a friend that I've been meeting up with for lunch the last couple weeks.
What? I know her.
What?
How do you know her?
What do you mean you know her?
I know her. How do you know her,
Michelle?
I know her.
How do you know her?
How do you know her?
Look, Rick, how do you know her? Because I know her.
Michelle, she's a friend. We met at the gym, and I've gone to lunch with her a couple times.
Oh my God,
Michelle, how do you know this woman, Erica?
That doesn't matter, right?
It does matter. It all this matters. It totally matters. How do you know Erica?
You know what, Rick? You're an idiot. She's just doing this to get back at me for something. She doesn't love you.
Michelle, you just told me that you couldn't think of anything that somebody want to get back at you for, and now you have thought of something?
Well...
Yeah, what do you mean? What do you mean she wants to get back at you? How do you know Erica? I'm with them on this. How do you know
her, okay? Look at you saying your roses.
What does that
You're
mean?
embarrassing yourself, Rick. You're embarrassing yourself.
I'm so confused. How do you know her? What do you mean?
You're confused, and you're the one sending her roses? I caught you.
Michelle, how do you know Erica?
I know her, okay?
Oh, why can't you answer that?
So Erica, then, I'm going to read this email. So, Rick, Erica, I guess, sent this email to your wife, and it says, I'm blanking your husband. Payback is a blank, and so am I. Does that sound like Erica, Rick?
I mean, no, it doesn't. I don't know why she would be
And
sending that to her.
are you not only having lunch with Erica, but having more than just lunch?
I mean, I'm not going to say it over on the air, but I mean,
so you'd say yes. Otherwise, you'd say no.
We met for dinner once.
So you've had lunch and dinner, and have you had anything else with Erica?
Not what she's saying in that email. No.
So
yeah, you are. I know her. I know her.
How do you know her?
What does that mean?
Why can't you tell us?
I know what you've been doing.
Michelle, why can't you tell us how you met her?
I'm not talking about this.
Well, then fine. Neither am I. Rick, you're doing wrong things. You're doing not good things with Erica. That's clear. Lunch and dinner, not okay. You're hiding it from your wife. Your wife has an issue with Erica. Erica obviously sent this email to your wife. I would say you're messing around with Erica based on all this, but no one's giving me any answers. I wish you guys the best of luck. Goodbye.
Fine.
I mean, come on.
What was that?
By the way, I spent 5 minutes asking Michelle if she knew of anybody that would do anything like this, and she couldn't think of anything, and then all of a sudden, she's not going to tell me about Erica? And he's at lunch and dinner with Erica?
What's the deal?
The deal is Rick is messing around with Erica. Michelle did something to Erica, or to somebody that... Michelle messed around with Erica's man.
But why can't she tell us?
Michelle messed around with Erica's man.
Oh.
And that's why she would go to this length to pay back. Now, Rick is still at fault. But I'm guessing Michelle did something with Erica's man, so she goes back for Rick, and Rick is clearly letting it happen.
Oh, my
That's
gosh.
what's going on.
Yep.
But very frustrating. I need a breather. And I'm not involved in that relationship.
I know.
But honestly, that is what's going on. That's the only thing. That's the only conclusion I can draw. Almost made it to the end of March. A lot of spring break on everybody's mind. A lot of spring. If you could go on spring break right now, where would you go?
Oh, I'd go to like the Bahamas.
That's far.
I know. That's anywhere.
That's far. I would go to Cabo. I would shoot either Cabo or Disneyland.
Those are two very different extremes.
I like differences. Not on the same trip, Sissany.
Obby.
I would break them up. All right, let's go back to Ryan's Roses. Now, I think we know what's going on here, unless I haven't thought about something, but I think we know what's going on. Michelle sends us an email saying, I need you to find out what's going on with Rick, my husband. Rick sends the roses to Erica. Now, the reason Michelle wrote to us is because she got an anonymous email from some woman saying, I'm blanking your husband. Payback is a blank. I said to Michelle, the wife, is there anybody that is an enemy to you? Is there anybody that has it out for you? No, can't think of anything.
Lie to us.
Then we get on the phone, and Michelle says, I knew it was Erica. I knew it was Erica. Erica is a bad person. Erica's this, Erica's that. And so clearly Erica sent this anonymous email. And here's what I think. I think Michelle, the wife that wrote to us, did something to Erica's man, and that's why she wrote this email that's anonymous and said payback's a blank. And that's why she went after the wife's husband, and clearly the husband is messing around.
Oh.
So that's what I think is going on.
Yeah, because she wouldn't tell us how she met her.
Well, what were you thinking during it? What were you thinking?
I honestly was thinking that maybe she was hooking up with Erica, too.
So she's jealous of Erica?
No, yeah, like she's cheating on her husband with Erica.
So let me understand that.
Michelle.
So you think Michelle and Erica were a couple?
Yes.
And then?
And then she's now trying to hook up with, I don't know.
But why would she be so mad?
I don't know why she'd be so mad, but I don't know why she wouldn't tell us how she met her. That was the most frustrating part.
Let me turn this over to the city. Caroline, it is your civic duty to explain this to me.
Okay, you guys ready for my theory?
Yes.
Okay, so here's what I think is happening. I think that years ago, Michelle had an affair with Erica.
That's what Sissany thinks.
And I think that Erica now, I think Michelle probably called it off like, I'm married, I can't do this anymore, and broke things off in a bad way. And Erica's pissed off, and so she's getting back at her.
Really?
Yes.
You don't think that Michelle messed around with Erica's man, and that's why Erica wants to go after Michelle's man?
I mean, it could be, but I think that she doesn't want to say, she didn't want to reveal anything. And yeah, she could have not wanted to reveal because she didn't want to say that she cheated on her husband. But I think she's got some interest in the females, and she doesn't want to talk to her husband about it.
It sounded like she had a history with Erica. She was like, I know her.
Are we straight on one thing? Rick is cheating on his wife.
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean,
to lunch with
Okay.
There's
He's going out to lunch and
there's
dinner
different
with
levels
this
of
woman.
cheating.
Oh, there are. Well, educate.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I think
No,
he's definitely
educate.
having an emotional affair with this woman, but I'm not convinced that he's yet.
Oh, okay. Well, we're on the radio.
Excuse my language.
Oh, my God. I didn't see that one coming.
Sorry.
All right.
All right.
All right. Well, Caroline's been wanting to get that word out for a day. Okay. Caroline.
Sorry.
No. I mean, that is the act in which we think they're doing,
Yes.
but I didn't think we'd go there at this hour. Caroline, I want you to get out there and meet somebody, okay?
Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's our job to endure these things. You take care.
Okay, thanks.
Wow. I mean, she said that like she was
Yeah.
in the market for it.
Totally.
I want to come back to what she said, that there are different levels of cheating, because I'd like to table that and come back to it. Kayla, can you hang on for 1 second?
Sure.
All right, let's take a 60-second timeout. Come back with Kayla. She has a theory here on what's going on. Okay, Ryan's Roses, back to it, and then let's wrap it up. By the way, based on the email that Erica wrote Michelle, she's not shy. So, Erica, if you're hearing all this, call us and clear it up.
Yes.
Minutes have gone by, so let me just recap this. Michelle is married to Rick. Rick sent the roses to Erica. Erica sent an anonymous email to Michelle saying, I'm blanking your husband. Payback is a blank. We're trying to, if Rick, I think, is cheating with Erica. We're trying to figure out, why did Erica pursue Rick? Why did Erica write this email to Michelle? You follow me on that?
Right.
Trying to break it down simply. And then we had a call that said, well, I mean, look, he went to lunch and dinner. There are different levels of cheating. That's not cheating yet. Are there different levels of cheating, Tanya?
Yes.
What?
There's
cheating.
Emotional cheating, physical cheating.
But is there real? It's like either you jump into a pool, you're either wet or dry. You're not just partially wet and wetter, right? So
If my husband went out to lunch with another woman
and dinner
and who
didn't
knows,
tell
and
you.
then send the flowers to her,
and met him at the gym,
that's cheating.
I'd have a problem with it, Tanya.
Well, I'm not saying you can't have a problem with both. I'm just saying there's different levels. It's almost like, you know how when you're painting and you get like all the different shades of blue? It's all blue, but there's different shades.
You talking about the show?
No, you can use any color.
J-Lo stars.
You can use any color.
All right, let me grab
50
Kayla.
Shades of Grey.
50 Shades of Blue, 50 Shades of Gray, 50 Shades of Time. Time, what are you working on so feverishly over there on your computer? Maybe you want to watch the show?
Sorry, I'm looking up zodiac sign stuff.
So someone asked me, what is Tanya's job? That's it. She looks up zodiac sign stuff during the show. Kayla, you're on with us. Go ahead.
Hey, I totally agree with you. I think that she is totally messing around with Erica's man, or was, or maybe still is.
And that's why she so viciously went after Michelle's guy, right? I mean, you think that Michelle, who wrote to us, messed around with Erica's man, and that's how this all started.
Yes.
It's the only thing that makes sense to me.
Yeah.
All right, we are going to move on to something really good, something really happy, and something warmer. Okay? It's time for Ryan's Roses. So we have this email from Jamie who has reached out to us. Let me grab him. His wife has been very distant, very secretive, and I think almost annoyed with him. We've always had that typical spousal thing where she might get irritated, he says in the email. But it seems now she's looking for any reason to leave the house. All right, so Jamie, thanks for coming on. I'm just reading through your email. So you sense that she's irritated often, and she's being coy, and she's leaving the house. So do you think she's going somewhere when she's leaving the house?
Yes, so like we'll be hanging out, or I'll say, hey, you want to watch a movie, you want to watch television or something, and then she'll, she immediately, she picks up her phone and leaves the room, or I'll say, hey, let's throw on something on TV, and she'll say, oh, I'm tired, I'm going to go to bed, and it's like 7:30, 8 o'clock at night, and then she's just, she's on her phone, like everyone's always on their phone, but she's very intently on her phone all the time. And, I just get this feeling that something isn't right.
I agree. Something is not right. It sounds like something's really off, not right. And when you feel that, you can't help but want to get the answers or at least some peace with that. So we're going to call her and we're going to tell her that she has flowers from what?
Secret admirer, and just going to see how she reacts to that.
So do me a favor, Jamie. Hold on 1 second. Come back and do it. Back to Ryan's Roses. So Jamie's wife, distant, secretive, annoyed with him all the time. She gets irritated, so she just leaves. He thinks something's up. She's going somewhere. Something's going on. She's trying to find reasons to be annoyed. That's a bad sign. He feels it. He feels it. So we're going to get his wife on the line. And Sissany, you know what to do. So, Jamie, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then her name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Okay. Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Okay, we're going to do that now. Be very quiet until we say she is on the air. Okay? Jamie, here we go. Good luck.
Hello.
Hi, I'm looking for Tanya.
Yep.
Hi, Tanya. My name is Sue. I'm calling with Express Flowers. How you doing this morning?
Okay, don't you mean your name is Sissany and you're calling me to see if I'm cheating on my husband? Yeah. Are you? Because I've been listening to you talk about me on the air, so you want to know if I'm cheating? Fine, yeah. Yeah, you want to know? Do you want to know if I'm cheating?
Is that something that you would like to say?
Fine, yeah. I am. I'm cheating a lot.
All right, well, then you should know that your voice is being broadcasted on the radio right now on 102.7 Kiss FM. Tanya? Is she still there? Do you see the line? She hung up.
One of your big fans. Jamie, are you there? That was beyond uncomfortable. I'm not getting involved in that.
Super uncomfortable.
You're not getting involved.
No, you did great. You did great. You said what you need to say. Jamie, so either your wife is playing games with us or your wife is cheating. I don't know. You know her better than we.
She's I think it's the latter, and I think that.
Wait, what's the latter? I forgot what I said. What was the latter one? Was it did she play games or cheating?
I think she might be cheating on me.
Cheating.
She said that, didn't she say it?
Right, but she also could have said that just to get back at him for doing this.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I honestly don't know.
It's hard to hear it on the radio.
Well, Jamie,
on the radio.
Look, she scared me. Okay, and I
you.
Yeah, well, look, Jamie, we're gonna let you go speak to her. You got to find out if she's playing games on us or if she's really cheating. I don't know. I couldn't tell by that because she's obviously upset.
I think I'm gonna have a real difficult conversation.
I think so.
Thank you so much for doing this for me. I really appreciate it.
Jamie, good luck to you in Santa Fe
Hang
Springs.
in there.
Appreciate it. What do you think? I think she could be actually just playing a game with him because she's upset that he did this. So I don't think she's cheating.
She seems really irritated.
Right, because he just put her all out on the air, and she's like listening to it in the moment. So you'd be irritated too. And that's a clever way to throw it back in his face.
She knew it was us. Like,
right, but cleverly, she says, yeah, fine, that's what I'm doing. So I don't know. I don't think she would admit to it if she were doing it. I just don't think she would. Not on the air. She knew she was on the air. She knew we were calling. She knew we were talking about her. Would you really say, yeah, I'm doing it? No. You'd hang up on us.
She did hang
or like
up
not
on us.
answer.
Well,
but that's the thing. She said, yeah, and then she hangs up. Like, why not just sit there and explain and clear the air?
Because maybe she wants to make
choice.
him look. Maybe she wants to make him look silly for making her look silly.
She does. That's what I think, Tanya.
Yeah.
My dad gets worried because I do these sometimes.
Oh, like they're have it out for you.
We're not going to call him.
No. I've had like family like, aren't you scared they're going to like be mad at you? I'm like, I don't know.
Well, I thought you
This
meant
one I
Randy
am.
was worried we're going to call him on the air with your voice. He'd know that for sure.
No.
I mean, he'd definitely guess that. Oh, it's just an E. He would know it's you. Gather round Ryan's Roses. This is a PSA. This is public service. If something's going off in your relationship, and more often it is than it's not, you can send us your story via email, and we'll see if you want to go on the air and have us call your significant other and try and get to the bottom of the weirdness, basically. Let me read this to you, Sisney. It's from Monica in La Habra. She says, a couple weeks ago, I smelled perfume on my husband. He said he and his friend went to the mall to buy perfume for his wife. Okay, I didn't think much of it. Then a few days later, I thought I smelled it again. I didn't say anything. Then on Friday, I went to the Halloween parade at our daughter's school, and I smelled it again. On a mom. I talked to that mom a bit. She seemed to know who my husband was. I think something's going on with my husband and this mom.
The mom.
And she discovered it at the Halloween parade.
Oh, that's awful.
All right, let me grab Monica here. Monica, thanks for coming on. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm fine. I find it interesting how you sort of, you thought you smelled something, then you thought you smelled it again, then you smelled it again on another woman, and that your husband could be cheating on another, like, kid's mom from school.
Well, I mean, I hope not, but that's what my suspicion is.
I mean, is she single? Have you gotten signs from her lately that there's something going on? Like, is it just the perfume smell?
It's just the perfume smell. I mean, as far as I know, she and her husband are. I mean, I know they're still together. I don't know so much about their relationship.
Do you know what perfume it was?
No, I
Was
just
it- was
I
it
could
Tresor?
identify the smell, but no, I don't know the name.
You said
But
it was
I know that
common.
it was the same
Common
smell.
scent. Common scent.
Not like, I mean, it's not something that I've smelled all over the place until now. Like, this is the first time that I've just been smelling it a lot.
Here's, you're married how long?
7 years.
And how many kids?
Just one.
What's this woman's name?
Her name is Becky.
So Patty's going to come on in here. So Patty, leave now so you can make it.
She already left. Look at her. She's walking over here.
And Patty's very pregnant, so it doesn't happen quickly. It's like 20-something days out.
Should we play a song?
Yeah, we go around the room, talk about everybody's Halloween costume. Patty, make it?
I'm already here.
Oh, there you are. Hey, Monica, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Here's what we're going to do. And listen carefully. We're going to be very quiet. Patty is going to offer him some flowers. We want to see who he sends them to. Becky, this other mom, or whoever else it is. Hopefully it's you. And then we want to find out what kind of message is on this card, because that will tell us more. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so be very quiet while Patty's talking to him. Okay, Patty, let's do it.
Hello,
Hi, may I speak to Tony?
this is Tony.
Tony, hi, my name's Patty, and I'm calling from Bedazzled Flowers. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you so much for taking my call this morning. I'm actually calling you because you've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses. They're completely free, and you can send them to whoever you want today at no charge.
And I'm also including free delivery. Like I said, it's all free. I don't need your credit card number or your billing address, just the name of the person you want to send them to. They're a beautiful bouquet, just in time for the holidays. So if you have anybody in mind that you want to, kind of make someone smile today, or, there's a little celebration you have going on, you can definitely use these roses and send them to that person.
Sure. There's no charge though, right? You're not getting any of my...
There's no charge. All I ask is if you could just refer me to your friends and family. I can just mail you some flyers or some coupons for 50% off or future use.
All right. Yeah. That sounds good.
Awesome.
Let's do that.
Okay, so is there someone in particular you want to send them to?
Yeah, but I need to look up their address because I don't want to send them to their house. I want to send it to office.
Say that again.
I want to send it to their office. I don't want to send it to their house.
Okay.
So I just need to look.
There's no problem as long as there's somebody, a receptionist that can pick up, get
the
order.
Okay. Can you give me a second? I need to find out the address.
No problem.
All right. All right.
And while we're getting that information from you, can you let's start with the name so I could kind of start filling out the form here?
Yeah. Becky. I don't want to put a note though. I just want to put just Becky.
Hey, Tony, it's Ryan Seacrest and Sissany. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that. And your wife is on the phone listening to everything that's happening. Are you having an affair with Becky?
What?
Are you having an affair with Becky?
You've come home twice smelling
like this woman.
And then I go to the Halloween parade at Stella's school, and I smell it on her, and she's asking me all kinds of questions about you.
So, Tony, are you having an affair with Becky?
No. I don't know. I'm
Tony, brah, you just sent flowers to Becky. You're married to Monica. You didn't want to put a card. You want to send it to the office. That is shade everywhere.
Yeah.
What's going on? Just be upfront right now.
Well, Becky did us a favor, babe. I was late to pick up Stella from school, and she stayed with her until I could get there. And I just wanted...
And
I don't know.
You didn't tell your wife?
Yeah, you don't discuss
Becky
that with your
wife? Your kid?
No, I don't know why... I was just embarrassed. I should have been there on time, and I wasn't.
That's not a send somebody roses.
Yeah, exactly.
Favor.
Yeah, you get him a Starbucks gift card.
And why the note just not say thank you for picking up Stella?
Mm-hmm.
Tony, this day is short, so are you having an affair with Becky?
No, I'm not having an affair. I don't know.
Do you believe him, Monica? Do you believe him?
I don't. I want to. I mean,
something's wrong. Something's wrong. Tony, something's not right, bro. I'm just telling you now. I'm telling you now something's not right. You're having another woman pick up your kid. You're not telling your wife. You're smelling like this other woman when you come home. Something's not adding up here.
Listen, I didn't know this was a prank. This was like a gotcha thing.
Well, we didn't know that you were going to smell like another woman.
What are you talking about?
Were you here for the last 5 minutes?
I don't know. How do I smell like another woman?
What are you talking about? When I asked you last week, you came home smelling like perfume, and you're like, oh, I was out with Juan. We were going to the mall, and, like, they were spraying the perfume. It's like you didn't even have to think about it. And then I smell it again, and I don't want to say anything because I think I'm being crazy. But then I go to school, and I go to the Halloween pageant at Stella's school, and Becky smells exactly the same. I'd never smelled it before, and then I'm smelling it, like, the last 2 weeks. And that was.
What are you talking about?
Tony, let's cut to the chase here. Something is dishonest in this scenario. So if you're not having an affair, you're pretty darn close to doing something.
Yeah.
Okay? So you don't have to tell me. I mean, look, I'm going to let you go, but you need to tell your wife what's going on because you got a problem. You got a real problem. So just be honest with your wife, and let's stop playing games, okay? I played games when I was in my 20s. How old are you, Tony?
35.
How old?
35.
No games. Monica, I'm going to let you guys go, but you need to get to the bottom of it because Tony's story does not add up to me at all.
Yeah.
Okay? Good luck, you guys. It's time for Ryan's Roses. This is a public service and a last resort. If something is going on in your relationship and you can't seem to get to the bottom of it, then you can write us an email and we'll see if you want to go on the air. Adrian in Southgate has decided to go on with us. Adrian says, my husband's assistant was making me uncomfortable. She always went to work dressing a little too provocatively, and the way she talked to him was just too much. My husband knew about this, so when there was a new opening at their office, I told my husband he needed to relocate her. He did, but now I think I made things worse. I know they've seen each other. I don't know what sort of relationship they have, but I just don't like it. Let me get Adrian on the phone. Adrian, thank you for writing to us. Why do you think you've made it worse by having your husband relocate this assistant?
Because now I can monitor, like before, because I go a lot to his office, so I was able to see and like look around and stuff like that. But now that she's in Orange County, I'm like, I cannot get any info.
And it was the way that she was talking to him, you said. How was she speaking to your husband?
To him and to me, she's very, the way, like even her voice goes like into this sexier mood, like when you're in a club or you're like flirting with a guy. She's not like professional, like yes, doctor and stuff like that. She's more like, oh yes, like very friendly.
And only with him, not with like some people are like that with everyone.
Right.
No. You can't see that it's only with him. And then with me, it's another story. She's very like she won't say anything, but you can see that like on the rude side, I would say.
Rude. Oh, well, now are they physically apart now that he's relocated her? Like they're not in the same building.
Yeah, they're not in the same building anymore. She got relocated to Orange County because we were having a lot of fights. So I suggested that when they had some opening on the other office, I suggested if she could like get relocated there.
It's interesting the way that an assistant might treat the wife of her boss, because it could go either way if something's going on between them. Mm-hmm. It could go over the top, sugary, sweet.
Yeah.
So you might think she's covering something up, or it could go the other way where she knows she's got one up on you and she's got her hand on her hip every time she talks to you.
Mm-hmm.
So how long have you been married?
We've been married for 7 years now.
And you have kids?
Yeah, we have 3 children.
3 kids. So Adrian, we are going to call your husband. Mm-hmm. We're going to offer him some flowers, some roses, and we want to see who he sends them to. And then what he writes on the card. That's very telling. What's the assistant's name?
Her name is Jackie.
Jackie. And how long has she worked for him?
I think it's been like 3 years, but she got relocated 6 months ago.
Okay. Patty is here, and I just need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is, on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
All right, we're going to do this now. You'll be able to hear everything. But be quiet until we tell him he's on the air, okay?
Thank you.
All right. Good luck, sweetheart.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Rick?
Yeah, speaking.
Hi, Rick. My name is Patty calling from Love Petals. How are you?
I'm doing okay, Patty. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Thank you for answering my call. Taking my call. I'm calling you because you've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses. They're completely free, and you can send them to whoever you want this morning. I don't need any information from you, just the name of the person you want to send them to and a note. And I make sure they get delivered today or any day you choose. At no cost to you. Like I said, they're completely free, and I will also not charge for any delivery or any additional things you want to add, like maybe like a nice card, a note.
Why are they free?
Well, I'm promoting my delivery service, and I believe you may have purchased some flowers from either one of our network or our vendors, maybe a few months ago, maybe a few years ago, and we still have your information. And we chose 5 customers at random this morning to make sure that to call them and let them know that they've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses, just in hopes that you can come back to us, and if you like our service, you can continue using us.
Yeah, okay.
Sounds good to you?
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah.
Great. So let's.
I just got a quick question. Can you send it to an office?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, really?
Rick, it's Ryan Seacrest and Ellen Kay. I need you to know that your voice is being broadcast on the radio. That is the sound of your wife.
Sweetie, I don't have an office. Why are you sending flowers to an office? Huh?
Rick, who are you going to send them to? Let's just ask you that.
To one of my ex-coworkers.
Oh, of course. Who, Jackie?
Yeah, I was going to send it to Jackie.
Why are you sending flowers to Jackie? You say you had nothing to do with her.
Adrian, what are you doing?
Rick, what are you doing? That's what I'm asking to you. Why are you sending flowers to Jackie? You have a wife, you know?
What are you doing?
Rick, your wife has asked us to call you to find out what's going on between you and Jackie. Now, you just were on the phone. You had the opportunity to send free flowers to any woman in the world, and you chose Jackie over your wife. Your wife, as you know, has concerns about this woman. What's going on with you and Jackie?
She just got promoted at work. She got promoted at her office.
She got promoted, and she got relocated. But are you locating her? In your own time?
No, I'm not.
Yes, they are. They are. I know they're seeing each other.
Are you seeing Jackie?
Outside work time. I know you guys are having lunch. I know you guys have been seeing each other.
Hey, Rick, are you having an affair with Jackie?
No, I'm not. She's my friend.
She's your buddy?
She's your friend.
Okay.
Really?
I have female friends.
But now, has anything ever happened between the two of you physically?
No.
Rick, why are you taking so long to answer?
Adrian, this is crazy.
No, this is crazy. You've been lying to me. I knew there was something happening between you two.
Baby, you're acting crazy.
No, you think I don't know why you're not telling me that you're having lunch with her? You're not telling me that you're seeing her? Supposedly you always see her at a
Are you having lunch with her?
We work together.
Yeah, but here's the thing, Rick. Here's what is tough to swallow. If your wife is threatened by this woman, why keep seeing her? Why keep going to have lunch with her? Why keep having her in your life when you've relocated her? And you've relocated her per your wife's request. It just doesn't make her feel great. And then you send the flowers to her over your wife, who wouldn't think that something's going on, or at least that you want to have something going on. Maybe Jackie would, maybe Jackie wouldn't. But when we hear all of this in the sequence we just did, we think you're guilty of something. So what is it?
I think my wife's guilty of being insecure.
No.
Why is she insecure? What's the catalyst to that insecurity? It's the relationship that you formed with this other woman that she's threatened by.
I can't have female friends? You're saying
I'm not telling you can't have female friends, but you got to listen to what your wife's concerns are and not make it worse.
A female friend is not the one that is always hugging you, that is always, like, I heard her calling you honey. Why is she calling you honey? She was your employee.
It's a German. I'm her boss.
Is she attracted to you? Rick, is Jackie attracted to you? Is she crushing on you? Is she in love with you?
Of course she is.
I think everyone would be attracted to me, but
oh my God.
That's neither here nor there.
Okay. No.
Rick, on that note, would you mind if I had Jackie's phone number and we could just settle this now with everybody on the phone?
No.
Yeah, let's do that.
Why don't we just call Jackie?
No.
Yeah, then
why can't I have her phone number? Wait, Rick.
Why do you need to bring her into this?
Why can't we call?
It's all about her.
But if we can't call, then something's going on.
It's about my wife's insecurity.
No, it's about you.
It's about my wife's insecurity.
Rick, we can settle this. Let's stop yelling at each other. Let's settle this. We'll call Jackie, and she'll tell us everything, and everybody will be fine, right?
No, absolutely not.
Well, then something's going on, Rick, and you need to fess up to your wife. I'm gonna let you, Rick. I can't hear you anymore. I've let you go. Adrian,
yeah,
it doesn't feel right. He seems very arrogant. I don't like the way he speaks to you. I don't like the way he's treated you over the course of this phone conversation. I think there is something to worry about. I don't know to what extent. I don't know how far it's gone, but either it's happened or he wants it to happen because of his actions in the last couple of minutes. So you need to address this head on. And my advice would be to get Jackie on the phone with you right now.
Or in the room.
Or in the room with you right now and get to the bottom of it. Okay?
Yeah, thank you.
Good luck.
I'm sorry. Good luck.
Thank you.
I mean, I'm sitting here thinking to myself, first of all, what a rude individual to his wife. And second of all, if he wants to settle this, if you are innocent and you want to settle this, baby, get Jackie on the phone. Let everybody hear it.
Right.